Vinshenzo, would you like a moment to look around before you jump right into it? It's okay. We are not pressed for time.
I think I remember what I was gonna do. This guy is currently falling, correct?
I believe that guy has. Let me just check my.
I'd like to use look around as a bonus action.
I think this guy got roasted. I think he was. He broke his neck on the railing and then he fell into the sea.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
He's dead.
Okay, he's in the sea.
He's the one with the sea.
You're all.
Actually, he broke his arm and then got eaten by sharks.
Oh shit.
He broke his arm and then fell into the sea.
He is one with the sea. Yar.
No matter what, he's fish food.
Literally.
Okay, let's see. I remember I had an idea of what I wanted to do. You have Bardic Inspiration, you don't. Okay. Oh, somebody threw there. I guess I'll take that. Okay. I think even though I've been trying to get back to Vazray. I think that's what I'm going to do.
Vazray has landed, if that matters at all.
It matters to me. Can I see through here? There's an entrance here and an entrance here. Can I see through to the other side?
Yes.
Oh. Hell yeah.
Yeah, those are in the same level. You're fine.
Okay. That might change things. Hold on a sec.
Based off of the roof apex, these two entrances don't align with the other three. The same way these two very obviously don't align with the other 5.
Okay, I think I will move 10 feet closer on the pathway.
Mm-hmm.
And let me just make sure I'm going to do range. Oh, 60 feet. I didn't even have to move. Cool.
Well, you would have had to move to get down low enough to look through the door. So no matter what, you help yourself out.
That was a secret.
Oh,
Her secret.
it wasn't. Sorry. Let me rephrase that. It wasn't intended to be. I thought the stairs made it obvious, but that's okay.
Patented Chris secret.
Patented stair secret.
Okay,
Hell
I
yeah.
think I am going to use a cantrip. I'm going to try to cast Vicious Mockery on this man. Bulgari.
All right.
Wisdom save.
He needs to do a wisdom save, and he gets a...
Against an 18.
Oh, against an 18.
Yeah, I believe so.
Damn, son.
He gets a 4.
Hell yeah. Okay, I am going to roll 3d4. What?
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 Ayah. Ooh, nice roll. He takes 8 psychic damage, and his next attack is at disadvantage.
Okay.
I whisper words of Sylvan, and they creep through the coral tree into his ears.
He cackles himself into a fit, has an aneurysm, keels over, and dies.
I love it.
Oh.
Vazray looks at the tree for a moment and just kind of confused. It's like, wait.
Oh, sorry.
Was that Vin or was that the tree?
Hell yeah. Okay. Oof. My guy over there is in danger. No, that won't work. I have a bonus action. I guess I will, oh, but I think I have to see him, and he's currently obscured by my curtains of awesome.
Your curtains of Carlos.
But I know they're an illusion, so can I see through them?
Oh.
That's a good question. Survey says
Survey's checking the results.
What spell did you use?
Major image.
Let me make this real easy for my Google image search. Can you see your own major image? And if something sounds concretely ruled in rules, then
Oh no.
just says DM a whole bunch.
Never mind. I don't need to see him. He just has to hear me.
I'm going to rule that as the weaver of this image, you'd be able to see through. I know, but just in case,
Hell yeah.
if in the future it comes up.
I will give Carlos my last bardic inspiration.
oh hell yeah.
And I will... I think I will move here, and I guess I will end my turn there.
Casually kills the guy with laughter. Deadly.
Can
okay.
I see can Vazray see me?
You and Vazarai can see each other. You can be seen.
I nod and turn away.
She looks to you with concern.
What? We're winning. We're winning the great Beetleborg war of...
This man just laughed himself to death like the fucking Joker.
Vinshenzo does not give any shred of a fuck.
No context, just the guy laughs and dies, and it's like, okay, no context. That just happened.
In the middle of a sword fight.
Yeah.
I will end my turn, and I will be right back.
Okay, that makes it Beetle 1's turn. Yeah, it's him. He's got 60 feet of movement, so he's gonna fight. Oh, screw that. Oh, this doesn't like to calculate diagonals very much, does it? 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 is 50, 60. So he's gonna go there.
Oh no!
And then do another 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. And he's gonna go zooping underneath here. And Beetle 1 is gonna travel wherever he was.
Oh no!
5, 10, 15, 20. So he's gonna zoom down. Well, zoom. He's gonna paddle down this way. It'll paddle over this way. Whoop. With all of his little friends intact. He's got 2, 3, 4 friends on board Beetle 1. And that is the turn of Beetle's number 1. It is now Vazrai's turn. I wonder what's gonna happen.
I know Vazray was looking this way, but did she see the Golgari fly off this direction?
Oh yeah, there's no way to not see him. He was in plain sight.
Okay. They're trying to find a break in our defense, and seeing as this guy is getting ready to do something over there, she is going to immediately leap off of where she is currently at, and she is going to chase after him.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So what's that? $60. I probably can't see him from here, can I?
Where'd you go? You're so skinny, I can't see you. Oh, there you are. No, he's underneath. You can't see him from where you are. This 2D map of a 3D image does not work as well as could be. He's not 90 feet in the air, he's 40 feet. Oop. 40 feet. Here we go.
She's
Down
gonna,
under the platform.
she's gonna double time it then. And
Okay.
fly as quickly as she can.
It's a smart idea.
Currently flying right here. So where's my...
Would you like a ghost block?
Got
You
one.
already have your own. That's fine.
What's the height of where these are at? I want to say these platforms are generally 60, but I know that these are raised.
Platforms, as per this little note here, are 60 feet.
But what is the ramps when they go up? Is that 65 or?
Okay, because this one's less cluttered, we can all gather around here, and I'll show you the visual cues that I'm using when it's not entirely obvious. So you'll notice there are two ramps here, one this way and one this way. If we look at this little roof above the entrance, it is very obviously sort of around the top inner ring.
Multi-layered.
Yeah. Then you have, so that's the top layer. The bottom layer, there's 1,
Oh, this is
2,
lower.
3. These are 40 feet off of the sea, these third ones.
Okay, I see that now.
Yeah.
Which means this one's probably either level or higher.
No, so this is where I have to specify as well. So we look at the actual apexes. This roof ring is 60 foot high, so those apexes are 60 feet. These two ramps here are 60 feet.
Okay.
That's weird on this one because I messed it up, but that was what the intention was. Because as you can see, this one here is not connected to anything. This one here is not connected to anything, but the 40-foot ones are the ones where you get access to. Well, I messed up on this one.
In that case,
So I'm going to keep it as is.
Bazray is
Well,
currently at 60 feet, as
Good.
she probably is seen by Carlos and Vincenzo as she like hugs the boards and everything as she quickly flies over that direction at high speed.
My final point to be made on this is, as per labeled on the other thing, the platforms themselves with the staircase going down, those are 40 feet high. So they drop 20 feet
Okay.
from the ring. So just a refresher on all the heights. This one is well done. The other one I can label in situ right now.
Well done.
But there you go. So carry on.
Since that was a dash action, feeling that she is definitely needing to get there as quickly as possible, I'm going to bonus action as well. And I'm going to use my second win as I am ready to get into this fight.
She's ready.
Yeah, we're ready. It's going to be 1d10. $17 hit points.
Damn.
Bit of a low roll, but that's okay.
And this one here is...
And just as a reminder, DM, she is currently not dual wielding. She has a sword and shield. And that is the end of my turn.
I remember she had a shield, but thank you for reminding me. It's good to keep updated on that. Okay, if that's the end of your turn, that means it's Beetle 2. Beetle 2 is right here. And Beetle 2 is off in the background. So we're gonna go with the myth himself, Paelias, who's gonna get slapped up the booty. What's your AC?
19.
He might not get slapped up the booty, he might be totally fine.
And I have a shield reaction spell ready to go.
Look at that. And this one is this guy. He's got this thing. So we're going to roll this dice. This one right here. And it is a 9 plus 7 is 16, which is not a 19, so he's fine. But then a second attack happens. Oh no, we're level 14. 19 plus 7. Sorry, I shouldn't be excited about that.
Is he slowed?
He is slow.
Oh yeah, he's slow. Fuck yeah, which means he gets disadvantage, which means I get to pull this one out here and go.
No,
I thought he couldn't do another attack if he's
He
slow.
can only make one attack.
Good
Okay,
lad.
bitch.
Happy with that. That is true. He doesn't get a reaction either. It's in the slow spell, which is right
I'm
here.
sorry.
God damn it, we're already 30 minutes in and Vincenzo's pissed.
Done easy. Well, technically, we're only 15 minutes in because we started 15 minutes late. But that's nothing. Yeah. Oh,
Get
well,
ready.
anyways, so that's that guy's turn. He can't do nothing else. The beetle, however, is not slowed. And it is going to align itself with the grid so we can count numbers. And it's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And it's going to go bounce its way out into here. Did we say Drow were smart? We did not. Carlos, it's your turn.
That's my turn.
It's your turn!
I am shocked.
Technically... No, it's your turn.
Okay. See, there's nothing there.
Yeah.
So, in order to see this guy, I'd have to at least get like up to the apex, right? Because it's rounded.
At least.
Okay. So Carlos is gonna peek out here, and for the purposes of this attack, is he hidden from him?
Given the conical nature of the roof, I would say Carlos can reveal himself as minimally as he needs, which gives him sneak attack.
Outstanding. Let me just.
Oh my god, that guy's gonna get raped.
Good luck,
Don't you get sneak
everyone.
attack regardless because I'm adjacent.
Yeah, but
Yes. But I also have advantage because I'm hidden. All right, so that's 18
Wow.
plus 11. 29.
20. Let me just
That
double
hit?
check the sheet here. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. All right.
You
There we
only
go.
passed by 11.
Ah, that was a close one then.
Hell yeah. Carlos, you did it.
Hell yeah. All right, so that is 33 plus 5 is 38 damage.
Well, given the fact that he's slowed and he has a total hit point value of 35, he's dead.
Hell yeah.
You snipe him because it's your crossbow, right?
Yes.
You put one right in the back of his head, like in that little like spot in the neck, and just drives right through his skull and out of his nose,
Hell yeah. I wave at
And then
Paelias.
and then he slumps over. You're not going prisoner, no.
No prisoners here. Sorry.
Not these ones, at least. Not the high-level competent fighters. No, we'll take the low-level grunts prisoner only.
They're flying.
Carlos is pissed. Anyway, he's
Me
going to retreat back into his little hidey area for as
Into
long
his
as it
super
exists.
curtains.
Yeah. And
Hell yeah.
that'll be it for me.
That means it's Paelias' turn.
Hell yeah.
Speaking
Paelias.
of Paelias.
Given that this guy now has a bolt sticking through his skull or whatever,
Yeah.
as I will turn around and look at this great target over here.
Hell yeah.
Great target.
A 5th level fireball.
Great target.
A 5th level fireball. Even better. I'm gonna state this right now for the record because
Oh,
I know
no.
that there's a deck saving throw involved. None of the passengers aboard the Beatles will be able to take a deck saving throw because their choice is cling for dear life and not move or jump into the sea and die.
Hard
So,
choice.
yeah. It'll be the Beatles themselves.
Beetleborg.
Beetleborg.
Hell yeah. Aren't you guys so glad I told you about it?
Beetleborg.
It's the new
I'm
meme.
considering inserting that into the
Yeah.
other D&D group I
No.
joined and just started not even giving them any context and just post the video of the fucking trailer and then leave it at that and see what happens.
DC 19 deck save.
DC 19, okay. The beetle is based off of rhinoceros statistics, and rhinoceros is in not that one, it's in Monster Manual. Cover. Miscellaneous creatures are rhinoceros.
Okay.
DC 19 Dex -1. Okay, if it's not a nat 20, it dies.
Roger that.
So, number 1.
No, I could get a 19.
That's
Right.
-1.
Oh,
18 -1 is 17.
damn.
It's a dead. Well, maybe, I don't know. See what the damage is. A 3 -1 is a 2. That's not close to 19. And finally, 17. 16 total. So, what's the damage again?
If they failed, 38 fire.
Oh, right. There's a fourth one, isn't there? All 4 of them have landed in the same spot like losers. And it failed anyways. Okay.
Whoa.
38 fire. That has been tracked. So basically, just gotta check some other. I gotta check something else. I gotta check the Drow.
Hell
The
yeah.
Golgari on its back. What happened to them? These are the questions we need to know.
They're pretty close to something to like cling on and try to climb up. I don't know.
Well, no, I'm looking at hit point value because they had no choice but to fail, which means that they
Oh.
received the full 38. So I needed to adjust the casualty figures to reflect that.
Oh.
And that looks like this one. So all the beetles are still alive, but
Hell
they're not
yeah.
looking. They're not looking good. However, all except for the mage slash magic user, and then whatever the oh no, those guys died too. It's just the magic users who are left on top of the beetles. The mages.
That's not me farting, by the way. I'm squirting oil on a bearing.
Oh
Is
yeah, that makes it better. Why are you? Why? What kind of a bearing are you squirting on?
I'm fixing something.
Okay, but what are you fixing?
Your mom.
Oh,
rickety
She doesn't
bones.
need bearings, so what are you fixing?
A robot that looks exactly like your mom.
Oh wow, that's pretty cool.
Mechanical rice?
Does she make macaroni just like I like it?
Yeah.
Oh wow, you better
Robo
grease those
rice.
bearings good.
Oh.
Okay, things have been reflected. Basically, there's 4 survivors of the firestorm and 4 beetles. All are looking extra crispy.
hell yeah, dude.
Paelias, is there anything else you want to do with your turn?
That's awesome.
Pretty awesome. That's pretty cool.
Move over here. And some
Deadly.
cover.
So that means that it's beetles 3 and 5. 3 and 5. So they're going to do the beetle equivalent of a hydroplane. 5,
God.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Now this is epic. The Beatles are Tokyo drifting.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. That's the last those beetles can do. However,
helps to whoever.
Uh
Let me just double check our range here.
oh.
But I don't like how this tracks things. So 17, that's 35. Now y'all good. Y'all good.
What's that thing up in the sky?
It's that thing.
A bird.
This thing in the sky. Oh, okay. That's definitely the one thing. So in a 20-foot cube, oops, sorry, not there. In a 20-foot cube centering on Paelias,
Uh-oh.
a fog begins to.
Who is casting this and where? From where?
Your mom's
A Golgari is casting this from that beetle, and a fog of poisonous gas begins to appear around the
I
air.
just need to double check the range encounter spell.
Yeah,
I don't
100, oh,
think I'm in
100%.
range.
Hell
No,
yeah.
I'm not in range.
Not in range? Okay, well, it's a 5th level
60
spell.
It's 60 feet, so. And he is 60 feet down and further away.
They are a little bit of a distance away. So
They're
are
on a beetle that's Tokyo drifting.
also Tokyo Drifting Beetle. It's pretty hard to block that.
It's at least
So the
plus 5.
creature enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn, or starts its turn there. That creature must take a Constitution saving throw. The creature takes 5d8 poison damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one. It is a 20-foot radius sphere of poisonous yellow-green fog centered around a point that is Paelias. The fog spreads around corners that last for 10 minutes or until strong wind disperses the fog, ending the spell. The area is heavily obscured. I don't know how to make the cool fog thing that you guys use in your other
Somebody help him.
games. I'm not sure if that's a thing that can be easily done.
It's on the workshop somewhere. I don't know what it's called.
No, I think
Okay.
it's gonna be a magic kit or something. It did take a minute to get.
Well, for the moment, given that is a 20-foot radius sphere,
What?
I'm going to draw a sphere of a radius of yellow-green.
That is an issue with it. If you wanted to like have it affect a certain area, it's very hard to like size the area that the fog is covering. The
Yep.
fog effect.
Sorry. I agree with you. 10, 15, 20. So here, 5, 10, 15, 20. To here, a haze of heavily obscuring green fog is set down. And at the same time, Vazra, you said that you're 60 feet up in the air?
I currently am, and I'm over here. Yeah, I am currently at a high-speed chase to try and go after this Golgari.
I'm judging yourself to be visible. Do you have an argument against that?
I am
From
most likely
this
visible.
beetle.
I am not trying to be stealthy, so I am visible.
Deadly. Okay. You guys have pissed off the magic casters. And the magic caster is going to lightning bolt.
They shot first.
Oh my
They
god.
whole 100%. I'm not saying that they are like, within their rights or something stupid like that.
Just that they're pissed off.
Just I'm just saying what they are. I'm not saying that anything other than that.
Roger that.
100 feet, which is within range, and 5 feet wide, a strike of lightning comes from atop of the beetle. Vazrai must take a dexterity saving throw. She takes 8d6 lightning damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one.
Quick Vazray, do a barrel roll.
Hell yeah, dude.
Zoop.
Oh boy. Does a 17 make it?
Ooh.
Oh, that's a really good roll. Let me tell you what the DC is 12. You make it. So I'm
She
gonna
does
roll
a
this,
barrel
and
roll.
you take half
He
damage.
does a barrel roll.
Hell
yeah,
yeah.
dude.
8d6 lightning, deadly.
Oh my god, they've got anti-air. Fuck.
They got anti.
They got a Zeus.
They got Zeus.
26
got a
divided by
Zeus.
2 is 13. You take
Fuck.
13 lightning damage.
Vazari takes 13 lightning damage.
It ignites flammable objects in the area that aren't being worn or carried. Luckily, you're not.
Does the
Near
fact
anything-
that I am wearing metal armor affect anything?
Oh,
You're wearing or carrying it, and it only ignites flammable objects in the area that aren't being worn or carried. I
No.
would say that maybe the cause of the half damage was the fact that you were wearing lightning armor.
All right.
Or metal armor, sorry. So it like arced onto you as you were like dodging successfully out of the ray of lightning. It kind of went and you got electrocuted anyways because of metal.
I'm willing to believe that just for funsies, though. That would look really cool.
Narratively to
speaking.
justify the successful save yet still taking damage.
All right. I take the 13 damage you said.
13 damage.
Apply.
Lightning. Pathetic.
this is
Ah.
Framing Dragon.
That means it is Vinshenzo's turn, because that is all of the actions of these
Hell
things.
yeah. Okay. I really want to do something, but I'm unable to do it.
Damn, that sucks.
I don't know if I want to burn a bunch of spell slots to maybe have a chance at it. Let me think.
Let me think.
Okay. Oh, it's a level 4 spell. I thought it was level 5. Maybe I do that. Is Paelias still in a cloud of fog, or did he deal with that?
No, that happened after my turn.
Okay.
He hasn't had a chance to deal with it yet, so he's currently consumed in a cloud of fog and has yet to react.
Okay. That's fine. I am going to choose any. Oh, you said it's a 5th level spell. Equals 10 plus the spell's level. So it would be a 15 DC.
Yes.
Yeah,
The
it's got
noxious
DC
cloud is a 15. Yeah.
It's a
Spell
DC
casting
15 charisma
ability.
check.
Yeah, luckily I'm pretty good at those. Okay, I am going to within 120 feet I can choose a magical effect. And any spell 3rd level or lower on the target ends. For a spell level 4th level or higher, make an ability check using your spellcasting ability. The DC equals 10 plus. So I have to roll a 15 using my spellcasting ability. Is it just straight charisma, or is it something else?
I don't actually know if it's just charisma or if it's charisma and proficiency.
I would say it's just charisma. Because do you add proficiency to spellcasting when you cast spells?
Yes.
You make a spell attack, yes. If
Yeah.
it has a spell save DC, yes.
Is that within one of your specially listed stats?
My spellcasting ability is... yeah.
So add your proficiency.
Okay. I'm going to... and this is a free cast because of Drow magic. Feet.
Hell yeah, dude.
Ugh. Oh, it
Big
made a
ups to
right
the
turn
Drow.
right there. Oh, I don't think I made it. 8 plus 5 plus 4? Is that right?
This is against which one?
What's your charisma?
My charisma is 5.
Proficiency is currently 5, but
Oh, okay. So 8 plus 5 plus 5. So I got an 18. So I passed.
You passed.
The smoggy, smelly fog has dissipated, maybe.
Yep, that would dissipate.
One can dream.
It's dissipated before Paelias has a chance to react. The fog clears.
Hell yeah. I'm going to start running this way. Oh. I was here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I will say to Paelias, protect Mr. Carlos. I must take care of Vazare. And nod him and keep going.
he nods back.
And maybe I'm going to bonus action Misty Step.
And you?
Maybe.
Oh, no, I can't. Yeah. Well, no, I don't think I can. I think it's just a free use, but it's still technically a leveled spell. Yeah.
Yeah, you cast a leveled spell as a bonus action. That's what triggers the ruling, I believe.
Hell yeah. Okay, I will end my turn then.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I caught him.
Yeah, I was eating chips. Oh. I stuffed an entire handful of chips in my mouth thinking I'd have time. You caught me.
Hell yeah.
Okay, it's Beetle 1's turn. Okay. Beetle 1, what's he gonna do? What do you think would be the worst thing to possibly do? I think strap explosives to the trunk of a tree. I think that'd be the most
What?
horrible thing he could do.
Oh shit.
I didn't
How-
say this is what he can
How
do. I
a
just said
beagle
that'd be the
plant
worst.
explosive?
Oh shit.
I just said that would be the worst.
They have C4.
How would you
They have
do that?
C4.
They have shaped charges in the form of spherical. Oh shit.
Hit the Pentagon!
Oh my god, Morty, they hit the Pentagon.
Oh god. No.
He ain't flying no more, that's for sure. So he drops down, and he disappears inside this building. Beetle 1, having barely survived an explosion, goes 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 35, 40. And suddenly, tout à coup, as they say in France.
Shit. I never want to think about French people like that. Dude, Chris, you don't even know French, even though you're speaking it and sending messages.
Oh, this is de tabarnak.
That
Yeah, I
was
don't know.
so
French, Bill.
funny.
What? Which one?
The
Oh, yeah, that's
PG
right.
Yule person.
You don't even speak French,
Delusional,
even though you live in a
bruh.
French place.
I wonder if he's still with her.
Dude.
I don't want to think too hard about things that are a waste of my time. Suddenly, Beetle 1 disappears.
Yay, we killed him. He's dead.
That's what that means, right, guys?
Yeah.
Right, guys?
I mean,
I'm just gonna forget about him now.
Oh no.
Out of sight, out of mind.
it's invisible. It's pure black. 00000 and the hex code. It's not there. I need to remember that it's there though. I don't think there's a GM only layer.
There is.
It's oh
I mean, it would
Damn.
still displace the water when it moves, though, right?
oh.
Have to go
I
deep
should
enough.
hope a perception check would reveal that sort of information for sure. Speaking of Vazirai's turn, it's Vazirai's turn.
It's a water bug.
It's a water Beetleborg.
You're a water bug.
Fazray, seeing this
Waterboard.
person, can she see this person landing and going in?
Yeah, you would have seen that.
She's
You
gonna
would
try
have seen
and
him like dropping down to that platform, and then he's gone. So
yeah, she's gonna try and zoom on after. It's gonna be 30th. Yeah. Do I see?
yeah, he's in there slaughtering civilians. He's killed 2 of them.
That
What?
was fast.
Just
She
one
is
left.
going to.
I'm so pissed
sorry,
off
there's
right
2
now.
left.
Does she have any more movement? I use 30 feet of flight.
If you use 30 feet of flight,
And you still have 30 feet of flight or walking.
yeah.
Yeah, she's gonna rush inside, screaming "No!" As she points her sword at him, as she rushes in, as a flurry of magic missiles goes flying into him.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
magic missiles. What's he
I
got his hands on?
cast. He doesn't save. It's an automatic hit.
Magic
missile?
missile,
Unless-
bitch.
The
Magic, dude.
Yeah,
It's an
the
magic.
sounder-
Magic missile at
Just
3rd
fix it with
level.
magic.
And
unless
she's gonna
you
max
shield
cast.
spell, it's just damage.
Deadly.
Let's see.
Pure damage, baby.
It's been a
At
while since anybody's missiled
3rd
my magic.
level. This is going to be 5 darts of blue energy.
Oh.
As Bahamut.
Thank you, Bahamut.
I need. Do you typically do 1d4 and just count it all as that, or do it all separate?
If
Doesn't
I
each roll get its own damage roll?
recall
Dual
correctly,
roll
it adds
separate, and then each one adds 1.
each 1d4 is a missile. So basically, like as you level up the spell, you're increasing the number of missiles. So just roll more d4s.
Okay,
I would
just wanna
say.
make sure.
Makes sense to me.
24?
He takes
Oh,
he
whoops.
takes 18
21.
force damage.
Yeah,
Anyway.
I added
Yeah.
some.
Yeah.
As 5
18,
magic
so
missiles go flying into.
hang on a second, I gotta do some math here.
Get the product. Twist to open
Wow.
top cap. Fill with liquid. Put the product down.
Shit, I
You
wonder
hit him
if I did that.
squarely several times, and you stagger him, but he still looks like he's got some. He still looks like he's got some fight left in him.
Kill him,
Okay, I
or
want
at
to
least knock him out.
User action to cast. No, it's not a cantrip.
You're a cantrip.
Ah!
You can bonus action attack on a spell cast.
It's not a cantrip. So, it was a leveled spell.
Can you bonus action shove?
Yeah.
No.
I
He-
bonus
he-
action
he
shove.
doesn't have Shield Master, no.
Oh, why not, Vazra? You have a shield.
Bonus action shove.
Considering that he's already killed 2 civilians, she's going to scream to the top of her lungs. Draconic roar. Just for this guy.
Oh
Damn, probably should have led with that.
Hell yeah.
no,
Yeah, it wouldn't
that'd
have
be
mattered
cheating.
because it was
That'd be unfair.
it wouldn't matter because it's missiles.
Yeah.
I'm paid.
Yeah, she lets out a draconic roar, trying to get his attention, and she now has advantage on her next turn against him. And
Okay, but
that is
she's
all that
active.
she is going to do.
Beetleborg those.
Beetleborg.
Hell yeah.
Does. Have a look-see here. Numero dos is
Torque.
Okay. Going to follow in the footsteps of his forebearers. Venture on down. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And the mage sitting on the back is gonna bide her time, or his time, or not. Sexist here.
I mean,
Potentially
they're
brewing up
Drows. They're literally
something-
sexist.
It's true. They're probably brewing up something nefarious and mysterious then, but they have not done anything yet, which makes it Carlos's turn.
Hello.
Oh.
Hello.
Can
In
I
or out?
see? In, I guess.
He chose
Whoa.
out.
Can I see anything going on around me? I don't think so.
Pretty quiet. All's calm on the northern front for the moment.
Okay.
They don't like the door to be closed. I've realized that now. They're allergic to the door being closed. These are dogs.
All right. So from here to here, it's like only like a few feet, or like 5 or 10 feet, right? From
Yeah,
here
you
to
don't
here.
have a. It's not a very far distance. From
Carlos
there-
is gonna hop
All right.
down, and he's gonna take a look inside and make sure everything's kosher.
Everything's kosher in there. There are these workers here, all. Oh, and the matron, she's hanging out. So there's 5 of them hanging out in there. Very upsetty. Well, just generally civilian in the middle of a battle, kind of upsetty.
Not to worry, matron. We've blunted the majority of their force. There's only a few stragglers left.
She blesses the great Mahatma Gandhi of the tree, Mahatsalesnya, for her wisdom in bringing you to save us all.
Carlos kind of gives her a
mine
look,
is
but doesn't say
too.
anything.
Everything I do is attributed to the gods.
All right. So I guess he's gonna move 5, 10, 15. So you already used 5 movements, so that's 20. 25, 30, 35, and 40, and he'll end his movement there. And everything still looks fine from his perspective. There's like a couple of these fuckers still alive. Right?
So on top of each
Oops.
surviving beetle is one individual mage. That's it.
Can I see them from where I'm standing?
You can see this one. You can probably see this one starting to eke around the corner, and you can definitely see this one.
All right, so this one is only like 50 feet away or something, so I'm gonna fire my crossbow at that mage. Fuck him.
Come.
Shot the beetle. Mage will die anyway.
I guess the beetle is a target, right?
Mm-hmm. But it's a mid-sized creature that is on the beetle's back. It does have half cover because it is on the shell. It's kind of like, BTR Soviet Russian with magic.
Okay. So the mage has half cover.
The mage does. The beetle's fucked.
Beetle does not have half cover.
Yeah, the beetle's also looking extra quispy.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot the beetle. Sorry, beetle.
Good luck, everyone.
Okay, not bad. That is an unnatural 20.
Yeah, that hits. Let's see how much damage we deal, Doctor.
Not a lot. 6 damage.
Wow.
Damn.
I'm not going to tell you what happens other than it looks still crispy. It's very hard to determine how much health a beetle has towards the end of its crispy life. But it's still either death spasming or continuing to swim. That's really up to you how you discern it, but it's still like sort of spasming forward.
Well, at least that's more satisfying than it ricocheting and, falling into the water, I guess.
Yeah. All right, that ends my turn.
That ends your turn. That makes it Paelias' turn.
Vengeance.
Vengeance.
4th level fireball.
Vengeance. You want to magic
When in
me?
doubt,
Bitch, I'll
fireball.
magic you. Counter spell's a reaction, right?
Yes.
Yes, but I
It is.
am not in range. to be
I know. I'm just
counterspelled.
asking a question.
He took that personally.
You bitch! I know the rules. says Paelias. Oh, there we go. I got a microfiber beach towel in the mail today, and I was expecting to have a whole bunch of flamingos on it, but what I wasn't expecting was the gigantic flamingo on the back.
Hell yeah, dude.
Awesome.
Just had to share that. I like flamingos a lot.
So yeah, minimum 20 damage. If they fail the save, it's 40.
I'm just gonna... Let's save ourselves a dice roll. You immolate those beetles and the shrieking drow, whereupon... Whether they are cooked alive or just turned into seafood shish kebab is up to the imagination, but all you see is the beetles themselves streaking and sinking below the sea, carrying with it two very angry mages who are never seen from again.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I will end my turn for now.
Well, that takes out Beetles 3 and 5, that's for sure. Which makes it Vinshenzo's turn.
Hell
Wow,
yeah.
that turn order is drastically shortened.
Awesome.
We have officially have more frenemies than enemies on the board.
Hell yeah. Can I see into this room? Are there
Not from where you are.
Where would I have to be to see in?
To that room that they're in, you would have to actually be down there on that platform.
Damn. And is that like a window or a door?
It's like a lower loading dock platform that ships or rafts would come up to receive cargo.
I thought this room was at like the same level as the outer platform.
I think we're just
Pardon?
on a lower level.
I thought this room was on the same level as the outer platform.
I agree with you. However, the dude entered through this lower platform where there's a lower level. And because of the unnecessarily 2D image demonstrating a 3D object, I'm not effectively portraying that.
Okay.
However, both
so if I
Jazrai-
go down here to enter here,
You would see everything perfectly as it is and not as it could be.
okay, how far down is this?
That
Here.
is a 40-foot drop.
Hell yeah, okay.
Jump Featherfall.
Yeah. Problem with that is I haven't used all my first level. I thought I did. Okay.
Not ideal, but you could cast it as a higher level spell.
Yeah. Alright, I am going to do that. I'm going to long jump to here and then feather fall. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Ugh. And feather fall down. And then I'm going to draw my rapier. And I am going to Misty Step behind this guy.
Oh my.
And I'm going to say... Oh.
Ooga booga.
I'm going to say... How pathetic that you take to... slaughtering the innocent when your own life is at an end.
Vinshenzo, do you plan to stab him with the rapier?
Yes. In
You have
fact, I'm going
advantage.
to do that right now.
You have advantage.
Hell yeah, okay.
Because of the draconic roar.
Where's my... give me that. Who put that there? But
You did.
yeah. 16 plus, ooh.
Glad I gave it to you, damn.
Plus proficiency if you're proficient, plus dex.
Yeah, so
Probably.
16 plus 11, I believe, would be 27 to hit.
Well, that's a lot. 27, huh? I think you're fine.
And then I add my not my proficiency, but my dexterity to my damage, right?
Yes.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay, that is 7 plus 6 is 13.
Oh my.
Piercing damage.
You kill
Oh
him.
my. Hell yeah.
These are your daggers, right?
His
Rapier.
rapier.
Rapier. Okay. So, are you... How do you kill this man, Vinshenzo, the one who's afraid of blood?
I would appear in a cloud of mist enveloping him, and almost as if my rapier is already piercing through him as my form materializes.
Whoa.
And then
And
I
then
would
you just-
I would let the body just drop with the rapier in it.
So you'd release the rapier?
Yeah.
You just let him drop. Well, luckily, given the fact that there's no exit wound, it's bloodless.
Hell yeah.
However, your rapier's now stuck in a body,
Hell yeah.
but that's less of a problem. He did.
Vazray looks angry, but looks to you, Vincenzo, kind of looking to the dead civilians nearby.
It is a shame, but our work isn't done quite yet, Miss Pinefall.
She nods.
Hell yeah. I believe I have 5 more movement speed. Ugh. I end my turn.
Beetle
It's a good
one.
turn. Beetle 1. Beetle 1. Something happens.
Beetle 1, report in.
We'll never know. We'll never know what happens because they're invisible.
All right. Rolling for. Oh, yeah, I'll do that on my turn.
Right now. Yeah, he's away. Report position. That's right. It's your turn.
Oh shit, that was quick. Alright. Seeing as that there is nobody else to fight in here, she shakes her head seeing the dead civilian and walks right back out the room, 10 feet out, and leaps back into the air, attempting to soar upward to see if she can see the rest of the battlefield here. She goes up to, 70 feet? Because this is at 20 feet right now.
Yeah, it would be 70 feet. You're up at 70 feet in the air.
Okay.
Oh, I got the first.
Whoa.
Mine's already got a label.
How do you do that?
Oh, okay. Looks like strike 2 for me. Next one, I'm an out.
Ah, I fell.
You wouldn't have fallen off my ghost block. Just saying.
Damn.
Oh.
Oh.
God damn it. Do I see any more hostiles? Sounds like a
At
perception
70
check.
feet in the air, you're gonna take a perception check. Yep.
Alright.
Coward, that's a perception check.
A 9.
A 9. Area clear.
Hell yeah.
She's going to fly off of this direction using a dash. Actually, no, she probably can't use a dash because the perception check is probably an action. So.
No, a perception check is gonna be a free action.
Hell yeah.
Okay. In that case, yeah, she's going to dash off this direction and continuing her search for hostiles.
That direction, huh? Are you gaining
Seven-
altitude at all?
Nope. 70
Right.
feet's high enough.
70 feet's high enough, huh? Oh my goodness, it doesn't want to. That's my fault. Hang on.
I need to disable snap.
That's the one.
Oh, damn.
I'll let you sort that out. You got an entire round of combat. Figure it out. Beetle 2. The one that got away. 5, 10. 15, 20, 25, 30. It disappears into the ruins. It's visible, but it's on its way out.
Invisible, but they're on their way out, huh?
Invisible, but it's on its way out. And a cloud of... Where's my sheet of the thing that I wanted to make sure I was doing properly? Not what I was thinking. This one pops into obscurity as well.
They drop smoke.
Technically, yes.
I have an answer for that.
Pop smoke and invisibility.
Oh god.
Yeah. That makes it Carlos's turn because it was Beetle 2. Now it's Carlos.
Hello, I am here. I guess I will move 5 feet this way, and I'm gonna roll perception just to try to notice things because I don't really see anything else going on. Uh, 22.
With a 22, you see the ripples of 2 of the beetles, the ripple in the water trails going out this way and this way. They appear to be fleeing the scene of the crime, or at least they are withdrawing, advancing in the reverse direction.
Carlos points them out to Paelias and anyone else that's listening. They're at least they seem to be retreating. Do you see those water ripples?
Vaz
You guys will have
hear you.
You guys will have an advantage to perception, but you'll have to perceive them yourself.
Oh, so wait, I roll perception with advantage?
Yeah, for spotting the ripples.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. And Carlos will end his turn. Well,
So that's a 29, I think. Not 20 plus, I think, 9 perception.
Yeah, you see the ripples. You got positive ID on target.
How far away are those ripples from where Carlos is currently standing?
This one is 90 feet, I believe.
Whatever the ruler says. I lost
90
grid,
feet,
so
but
I
it's
moved
also
it
60 feet
approximately
below
40.
you.
I don't think the height... I don't remember what we regulated about that. Oh no, that was just for flying speed. Anyways, I believe in you.
Field yards, it's roughly 150 away. Considering height difference.
All right. I'll take a shot. Where's my other fucking
yeah.
die? I lost it. Missing a die.
Who took it? Come on,
Harris.
fess up, guys.
All right. Here we go. All right, not bad. 21.
Anyway.
29. Just give me 1 second. You must make sure you are... Did you have advantage, but you took it away? Because attacking an invisible thing causes you to have disadvantage.
No, I rolled at disadvantage.
Deadly. I just wanted to double check because I was looking that up and not watching your roll. What did you say the roll was?
21.
29. You hit him.
21. Hell yeah. Let's see what kind of damage I do. Here comes the 1. Not quite. Let's see. That is 8 damage.
8 damage. Okay. Let me just do some math here. Well, the ripples change. However, I don't know what happens.
All right. Carlos ends his turn.
Because he's invisible. If you end your turn, that makes it Paelias, yeah.
I Starlight Step over there, and then I yeet a 3rd level fire. Actually, no, I'll yeet a 4th level fireball at this one, which is in range. Fireball has 150 range and
Hell yeah.
20-foot radius.
I think you can get him.
I think I can get him.
Vazray is confused what the hell you're throwing the shit for.
No survivors.
She's too high up, she just sees a random fireball get thrown in a direction. It's like there's nothing there.
Whoops, 27/13, not 24. Well, minimum 13, maximum 27. If failed save.
And it's on a wisdom, you said?
Dexterity 19.
Dexterity, right. Well, shit. Okay, yeah, this is one of those roll a 20 or die. He died. One would suppose, but because he's greaterly invisible, we don't know.
Whoa.
But there is definitely an observable pattern change in the ripples.
Nice.
And for the next place in the turn order, which is Vinshenzo, we're going to move back into real world time for the moment, as there are no active combatants on the field.
I would like to do something on my turn.
Given the fact that you would have naturally had turn priority, I'll let that stand.
Yeah.
So you have the first opportunity to act.
Okay. I'm going to cast Major Image again, so this goes away. This goes away. Oh, there's one gone. This goes away. Okay, we did it. Question: how loud would a 20-foot by 20-foot elf head be?
Oh god, is he trying to do a holographic elf
Is
head?
it major image or what is it?
Major image, which includes sound and realistic movements and appearances.
I'd say that if it shouted, it would be like shouting through a bullhorn. Says we can't deafen anything, but that it sounded loud enough to deal thunder damage or deafen a creature. But that doesn't mean that you can't make a very loud sound, in my opinion.
Yeah.
No breaking the sound barrier.
Well, what's your intention with this illusion? Because it might make it a little bit easier for me to give you an answer.
To taunt the enemy.
To taunt the enemy. Okay. You can definitely loudspeaker a taunt at the enemy.
Hell yeah.
Taunting the enemies that aren't even alive.
I guess I'll walk out here and then I will cast my spell on top of this in a... Is it 20? I think it is 20 foot. Major image. That is no larger than a 20-foot cube. So I make a 20-foot cube-sized head of Vinshenzo's face, as I understand it, and I will have the face bark loudly across the ocean. How fascinating that the predominant schemers of the famed New Ravnica city have been so trivially out-schemed.
He wants to die.
I end my turn.
Understood. Okay. As it is free-flowing time, I allow other characters to step in and...
I make my major image head evaporate into a flow of falling white lotus petals.
Oh!
Vazray is going to continue doing patrols, mostly around this area. Once she thinks that she's comfortable, she's going to do loops around the area for like the next 10 minutes. Or unless called upon by somebody.
Understood.
And she will go down to 40 feet.
It has been roughly the span of this combat, this entire combat, in its vague sort of from being spotted to the horrible massacre that you guys have created here, about 5 minutes. So the sun is still setting, but it is dipping lower and lower in the sky. Congratulations. You messed him up in under record time, or in over record time.
Hell yeah.
Record time.
After 10 minutes, is there any sign of activity?
After 10 minutes, the sun is very low in the sky. The light outside all counts as dim light.
Hell yeah.
And shadows are cast in darkness. And give me a second. I didn't expect you guys to do as amazingly well as you did. That's not
Vazray's dark vision is now in use.
No, it's not.
Yes,
Oh.
it is.
it's not. It is. It's not.
I'm wearing night vision goggles during the freaking daytime. I'm sorry.
That's where I has graduated to average Arma 3 AI.
Yeah.
Okay. 10 minutes goes by, nothing happens.
Hell yeah.
Backup never arrives, does it?
No.
Oh! Yeah, right. Roll perception, specifically and most intriguingly Vinshenzo.
Oh.
Just because he was paying a lot of attention to something that I think he would start paying attention to again.
Does Vazrai roll for perception?
Oh, everybody can. I'm just more pointing out, like, one person in particular used to be looking for something, so...
Vazrai got a 2.
That's very
Two.
sneeze.
What the heck?
There's a lot of blood down there. There's a lot of...
She's
Much
very
of
upset at the whole dead civilians thing.
Oh, she very much is.
So is
She's
Vin. Vin is
wanted
angry.
She wanted to get that optional side quest, but sadly she's failed.
Fuck.
Yeah, she's not happy about it.
Vin is angry that lives have been lost.
Okay.
We did the best that we could.
You did the best that you could. It's true. Alright, so after 10 minutes, nothing happens. The sun sets. It is now darkness everywhere. The matron is too afraid to leave her comparative safety of her sanctuary, but you can see torches begin being lit. Because it hasn't happened at any point in time, the natural 20 I was waiting for, inevitably after multiple 6-second rounds, I eventually roll a 20. The Woodwoads and Dryads finally wake up. The security system is finally activated.
Unreal.
And they start dropping out, and I will... Thanks, guys. The cops are here. When seconds count, they're minutes away. Oh, I did something I didn't mean to.
Oh,
Just gonna back
no.
it up.
Ah,
I got strong zombie.
I got a mummy lord.
Are they
wanna-
all taken away from you?
You want to trade?
I lost it.
Good. Okay. We're back to not pressing deal, pressing search. There we go. %. 1. And wow, that one looks cool. Like, it does any of these guys. Five, and then five. So it's gonna bother my head. Right. That. The defenders awake. The offenders.
Thank God.
Three in there, three in there. Okay, there we go. So there's like a whole bunch of Woodwoads and a few less Dryads.
Hell yeah.
And they're suddenly they begin, as the sun sets, they begin unfolding from the branches of the coral tree like petals from a flower. They stretch, they wake up as if yawning from a long nap, and they launch themselves onto the nearest platform and begin mustering about in defensive positions, and they stand watch.
Do they react to our presence at all?
They seem to intuitively know that you are friends.
Hell yeah, dude.
How'd they know?
Intuitive. They're intuitive.
Lesnia gifts us all with her kindness, or something like that, druidy.
Hell yeah.
I don't know, none of you guys are druids.
I'm not. Oh, wow.
So there's like a druid flanked by 2 woodwoads on most of the spots. Or sorry, a druid, a dryad. There are druids, but we don't care about them right now.
Whoa.
Well, we don't. They're not here helping out, are they?
True.
Fuck them. So I'll save the trees this, no more oil that, and then suddenly when an oil rig is under attack, nothing. Okay. Spill all your stuff in the water, I guess. Fish oil rig, of course, because, fish. Okay, so yeah, they wake up. The sun has set. It is dark out. Vezroy wants to, after 10 minutes, come down and talk to the matron or Vin, whichever first. Depends on which oil rig you go to. The matron's in the north side, and Vin is in the dead civilian side. Just gonna move all these guys out.
I'm in dead side.
Dead civilian side.
Vazray is going to go talk to the matron first, then, and report the news.
Okay. Paelias, what are you up to? Just because I noticed that you're there.
I'm gonna go inside and take a rest.
Heck yeah. A short rest, I assume.
No, I'm probably gonna start a long rest.
Huh.
Spend 4 hours meditating after the amount of magic I've been throwing out.
It's true. Vin, can you remind me what your perception was? 800 years ago.
I think I was 25.
Okay, the man on the wall is
25.
not there. Man on the wall. He's not there anymore. Some point in time during the battle, he left.
Am I familiar enough with him to send him a message?
Man on the wall.
That's an interesting question.
It is an interesting question. Stand by.
I don't know how many spell slots I'm willing to burn to taunt the enemy.
Well, if you're playing Vin correctly, all of them.
Hell yeah.
Then they will all be used wisely.
Maximum message sending.
Maxwell Memons reporting for duty. That's my real name. I just said it on stream.
What has he done?
He's doxed himself.
Marcus Bulgensberg coming from Montpelier, Vermont. I doxed him. I did it on stream.
It's okay.
So
I've doxed
it
myself
doesn't
before,
know
too.
you, but you know it, having stalked it for a little while. So I will say that you could send him a message. It does not know you, so that it would not recognize you as the sender, but it would hear your voice.
I would be really burning through the spell slots if I did that. I think I will pass that opportunity. Thank you for
Okay.
humoring me, though.
You have been humored, and the opportunity has passed.
Now I could change my mind and do it right now.
It's true.
Also, I believe 10 minutes has passed. Your bardic inspiration has been wasted.
Hooray!
You all wasted it.
There's nothing to use it on. Fuck you.
after 10 minutes or so of watchfulness, and then a few more minutes of chit chat, Vasra, do you intend to go and visit the matron afterwards or no?
Yeah.
I plan to visit the matron, yeah.
Okay. Matron's hanging out safely and snugly inside the relative comfort and safety of this oil rig.
Okay. Yeah, she's gonna walk in. How's the matron looking? She doing all right? I
Oh.
heard that she was stressed. And
She
rightfully
is,
so.
she is visibly upset.
Could have been worse.
I don't think Vazray took her hood off the first time they met, but she's gonna go ahead and take her hood off now, just to kind of reveal the rest of her phase. And is going to report that we have managed to thwart the people that sought to cause destruction to this place. However, it was not without cost. 2 of your people are lost.
I'm sure you did the best you could, she says, and she pats you on the shoulder.
I was too late. I was seconds too late.
Much Selesnya willing, they would have been saved. However, such things happen in nature. The cycle of life continues.
I'm glad that we were able to protect this place and prevent more harm.
She bows her very wrinkly gray head, and she said, "With great fortune of Matsalesnia, you are here in time. The mother truly speaks her words through your actions and deeds and shows her love to all."
She gives a bow as well, having some understanding. She thinks of Bahamut for a moment, but Bahamut had nothing to do with this particular situation.
The gods had nothing to do with this. It was
Not-
me.
Yeah, Bahamut had nothing to do with this particular one.
It was Carlos.
It was Carlos. I must inform my leader of the situation. And if this is the last time that we see each other, I wish you well. And she is going to put her hood back on, and she is going to bow one more time, and then walk out, and then fly to go see Vin.
She bows serenely in return and goes back to fretting in the corner.
Hell yeah.
Right. She's gonna go fly to Vin. Nyom.
Oh my god.
Zippy. Does anybody plan on doing anything first before we go? Or before Bazray talks to Vin? Just in case somebody else wanted to do something.
It's been about, I'm gonna say it's been about 20 minutes, bordering on half an hour since the end of combat. And as you guys are looking around, you have the feeling of finality, it seems. Feels like you've beat off the attack, is that correct?
I just beat off.
Yeah, Vazray's
Yeah.
been up in the air for like 10 minutes earlier and is starting to kind of give the debrief pretty much. So, and is gonna go talk to Vin.
Heck yeah. Alright. Nothing happens in the time it takes for you to move all the way to Vin and talk to him.
Hell yeah.
I was not fast enough, Vin.
Nor was I, Lady Pinefall.
It has me distraught. As someone who's supposed to protect temples and such, I have allowed 2 to die under my guard. I hope I will not let it happen again.
As someone who promised the... What's the Senate leader guy's name?
The Sphinx.
Acheron.
Acheron?
Yeah. Acheron.
Acheron. That nobody would get hurt.
Wow. Hearing the explosion that was in the city, I would imagine, has probably caught their eyes and distracted them from assisting us. They still have yet to arrive. I'm just glad we were able to prevent more death and destruction. I have one more question, though. Someone who promised Akron that no one would be harmed.
Oh, that's a good point.
As someone who promised Akron that no one would be harmed, I too have failed.
Oh, that's a good point.
Wait, Akron?
The
This is
Sphinx
Vin.
guy.
Oh, I am so sorry. I was thinking the fucking abyssal dragon for a second. I'm like, wait,
That's gross.
you were working
Because
for
I
him this whole time?
accidentally recycled too many names.
That moment you realize that Vin was behind the curtain the whole time. Shit.
Wow, Vasari. I was working for Interpol.
Wah, wah, wah.
I've been betrayed right in front of me.
Sorry, I had a phone call. My phone rung.
Yeah, sure thing. Wah, wah, wah. Wah, wah, wah.
Oh no.
Yeah, Vin would be somewhat regretful, but at least they prevailed in protecting most people, as well as the coral trees.
It's been a lot worse.
Is there anything else that you would have me do, my lord?
For the time, we must stay vigilant. We do not know if the attack is over.
Do you want me to send a fireball into the sky? Maybe they might know. I would imagine that with all the fireballs hitting the sea, that no, it wouldn't matter. They would have known.
As day turns to night, it would not surprise me that at the very least,
Joking.
the Drow amongst our enemies would be planning a counterattack.
You think they'll be back?
Perhaps.
Then it seems that if it is to happen again, we should be ready. But I will say that was taxing. I will need a moment to rest.
I as well need a few hours meditation and reflection.
I only need an hour. I should be fine.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
You go ahead and rest. I'll take a moment to catch my breath, and then I will go back to protecting this place.
You are steadfast as you are vigorous, Lady Pinefall. Vinshenzo would go to the other coral tree to meditate. Oh, wait. Before I leave,
Oh, wait.
would you
wait,
mind
before-
recovering my rapier? Finn would gingerly point over, and the body was just like...
It's like,
She looks at the rapier, confused. I'm going to do a perception check and look around. The trees can hear us, can't they? The coral can hear us.
Coral
Are
is
you the
Lorax?
Lorax?
She's a little, considering the Warwoads and the Dryads, she's a little speculative now that the coral and the trees and everything have ears at this point.
I
Are
mean,
you the
certainly the
Lorax?
spawn of the
Do
tree
you
can
speak
hear
to the
us.
Trees?
She does not. She speaks Draconic.
Okay,
She
well,
doesn't
I
know
don't
this
think-
woodsy shit.
I
don't
speak
think she-
Sylvan.
It's true, you do. The kobold could assume if these things were living creatures, they'd probably be able to hear, but Given that you guys are currently inside the bottom of a structure at the base of a tree, there are no woodwoads here. There are just two elves who are tending their dead comrades.
All right.
Yeah.
I will retrieve your weapon here, and she's going to move over and try to be careful to get your rapier back. She is going to ask another question. So why did you take the dagger?
I thought it could be a bargaining chip of sorts. If things came to that.
In this situation?
Do you wish to have it back so soon?
I would rather hold on to it than... I don't think you're somebody that needs to be holding on to it.
Damn.
Turn it into an ingot!
Be,
No!
be careful, Lady Pinefall. I feel you may be straying from the righteous path.
I will not stray from the Father's path. I am his ever faithful.
Yet you carry the weapon of his enemy.
In this place of New Ravnica, there is neutrality here. I can at least be somewhat respectable to the other for a time being.
Is there a window near me?
There's a lot of openings.
I'm so tempted to just throw it into the ocean. Oops.
She's
luck,
going to
everyone.
begin retrieving the rapier from the dead guy here. And once she has retrieved it, she is going to use the disguise that she has to wipe off the blade of blood, from the blood off of it
Hell yeah.
before returning it to him.
Ah, well done indeed. You have my gratitude, Lady Pinefall.
She makes sure to hand it to him with both hands, respectfully.
Vinshenzo swishes it through the air as he sheaths it in his suit jacket pocket.
Wait.
Wait, what? Wait, a pocket of holding?
What?
When were you going to tell me?
Jacket pocket of holding.
Oh, you found my secret. Now you go inside.
No.
Ah!
So this was your plan all along.
This was your
Pocket
pocket all along.
Pocket bold. Vazri, I choose you. Fucking just pulls her out of the pocket and fucking throws her.
Oops, that was a handkerchief.
Hell yeah. And the handkerchief is actually a rope made of handkerchief.
Oh my god.
That's right. Ah, shit, that's not Fazra. Hang on a second. Tug, 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 tug. Oops, I guess she didn't grab the rope. I hope she's not dead.
Hell yeah.
It's just Vazri just floating through space with her arms crossed. This place sucks.
What are the stats of the Tiamat ritual dagger, or do we know?
For now, we assume that it's a regular dagger.
I believe I identified that it isn't just a ritual dagger. There's nothing inherently like magical effect tied to it.
Yeah, as I said, for now we assume it's a regular
It's
dagger.
made of bone.
Yeah, very sharp bone. That gives you a dagger level of damage.
Vinshenzo will gingerly tuck the ritual dagger into his suit. Say, I'll be holding on to this for a little bit longer, Lady Pinefall.
You're still planning something, aren't you?
Always.
I see. In that case, I will let you have it for just a little while longer.
Hell yeah.
And she's going to walk off.
Hell yeah. As you walk
I
off
go to
out of
meditate.
sight, Oh, okay. Before you go to meditate,
Okay.
and after Vazarai walks off, this is thematically appropriate given certain conversations that have been had. Who is? So I think Carlos is on the roof,
Who isn't
right?
here right now?
Who isn't here? It's true. He's with that.
What's up? What about Carlos?
Is he on the roof or is he in the building?
He's kind of a nondescript. I didn't really have a place where he was.
Are you outside or inside?
He's
Would you-
outside.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Paelias, are you outside or inside?
I am inside meditating.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Currently, I am placing, given the status of the interaction, of Vazarai outside, but Vinshenzo inside still.
I'm walking to. I would walk to the other place where there aren't dead bodies to meditate.
Vazri's gonna do the same. She's gonna walk over.
Oh, you're both inside as well?
She's actually going to be on one of these platforms right here. She's going
Yeah,
to short rest outside.
Before you have a chance to do anything significant in terms of voyage, right, you start walking out the door, and all of a sudden, a sun begins to rise in the sky to the northeast. And then a second sun begins to rise in the sky to the northeast. And then a third sun begins to rise in the sky to the north.
What?
And then a fourth. And
In the
then
world?
at the top of the parabola, they begin to descend, and 4 flaming projectiles arc towards the oil rigs. Because that's what we're calling them now.
Oh,
Oh no!
The
Is
coral
Carlos
rig.
the only one that sees this?
we just get hit by a fucking Yamato cannon. Oh shit!
That's why I'm saying the words who's outside versus who's inside.
Yeah, Vazray would have been walking outside because she's
Yeah.
trying to get to the other side.
So she'd be like
After-
mid-walk.
After I was done talking to Vazaray, I'm walking here to start my meditation. You can tell me if I was outside or inside.
Vazray's gonna be
everybody's-
on this platform over here.
Everybody's in the start of everybody who is moving is in the start of moving and have walked out the door to witness the sun's rising.
Actually, Vazray would be behind you then.
Vinshenzo,
And-
please tell me you can cast Montfort.
So she's probably still
Hell yeah.
inside, actually.
So-
And
As soon as Carlos sees that they start like arcing downward, he's going to yell out as loud as he can. Incoming! Take cover!
Hell yeah.
And he's gonna hop down and run inside the building.
hell yeah. So here comes number 1 to see if it hits its target.
Can I react?
Did any of the fucking civilians react to Carlos saying, "Hey, take fucking cover"?
These civilians are inside, so they're already taking cover technically. In that sense, you only have to worry about your comrades. Also, the dryads and the woodwoads didn't seem to all I give a fuck either. They're stoically standing in place. So that's 1.
But they're made of wood.
Would be a problem if I was them. However, I'm not. That's a nat 20. I think somebody just did a really good job in their marksmanship score.
Shit.
Yeah.
Ah,
Oh, these
I-
are a lot of really good rolls.
I can't
it.
react.
Good luck, D&D. You can react. I just wanted to get my rolls out of the way. Okay.
It's fine if
so-
I can't.
No, you. Once again, you can react. I just wanted to get my rolls out of the way. So I got
Okay.
my rolls out of the way. You have an opportunity to react.
I choose not to react.
Vazray chooses not to react. I don't think she can
Passive
hear.
aggressive D&D.
Wow.
If I can use an action, as Paelias said, I would use Wall of Force.
You can use an action given the amount of time it takes for a trebuchet projectile to arc through the
Oh
sky.
no, they have siege weapons.
Sorry, I mean,
Good luck, D&D.
good luck to you.
Oh wait, passive. I have passive. Does a passive 10 allow me to hear, Carlos?
I'm sorry, what?
Does a passive perception of 10 allow me to hear Carlos?
I think he said like all of us who are outside see it, and he said you and me are outside.
I'm behind you, so I'm probably like in the process of walking outside.
Bazare once again making fun of my big head. Thank you.
Yeah.
It's blocking out the suns. It's blocking out 8 suns.
Eclipsed by fucking Vinshenzo Cairona. Look, Vin, the sun, your face cast upon the
sun!
land when you do
Times 4. Okay, 11, 15, 18. The AC of a tree standing still that is roughly the size of a small tower. Not very high. So the following things happen.
Wall of force.
Yes. How are you projecting this wall of force is my priority question, and only Vertex Wharf could try to
Great.
project.
I was
Great.
hoping you would ask that. So I have 10 10-foot panels. How tall is the tree?
As per the apex
From
of
the
the roof on the north
water's
side
surface, I mean.
is 120 feet up from the water's surface.
I would cover... Oh, this is a difficult decision. I guess I would cover 2... Here, I'll draw it. I'm going to cover 1, 2... Actually, that's... Okay. I would cover 2 square. Oh, kitty, stop, please.
Kitty, no.
So I would cover these from the top of the tree going down 50 feet. So I have 100 feet to work with. I would cover this going down 50 feet. So there's 50 feet covered in this 10-foot Y or X axes.
Tall but thin.
Yeah. Trying to protect the main structure kitty, of the tree, like the trunk.
The trunk, yeah.
From
That
the
makes
top
a lot
of it going down 50 feet.
I think that's a really good strategy. I think that's a very creative use of the spell that you're using. Before I jump ahead of any conclusions or ideas, what does Paelias want to do at the sight of 4 rising suns that are setting in your direction?
Pray?
Pray, Godlet. Paelias.
Look, I have
has
2
taken the
first level
field.
and 2 second level spell slots. I can't do shit.
Goodbye, Paelias. Hello, Paelias. Okay.
He blew his load.
He was too busy squirting his fireballs at the Beetleborgs. Anyways.
Oh my god.
Shit.
Jesus
He
Christ.
did it. So
He
I
got
have
really excited.
One that's perfectly on the mark. Another one that's perfectly on the mark. Another one that's perfectly on the mark. And the one that didn't really do too good. So, using these circles of red, I will apply. One that is perfectly on the mark. One that is perfectly on the mark. One that is perfectly on the mark that got blacked by the shield, so it explodes sort of. It just does. And then one that's slightly off base. That's way too large.
That's
Oh, that's
rough. That is perhaps the worst one of
That is
all
the
of
worst
them.
one. That literally is, yeah.
It
Shit.
totally is. I'm gonna erase this one too because it explodes. Anyways, you get the point. Your shield, your wall of force, it walled the force and it did a good job. And there's just this probably perception. as your wall of
Who,
forcing.
me?
I assume you're looking at what you're doing.
I tend to do that. Wow. I did pretty good. 19 base plus 12? Shit. What is that? Ugh. 31? Perception?
31. Okay, so you see that these are solid iron, we'll call them cannonballs, but these are solid iron balls wrapped in what can effectively be like chunks of rebar and concrete, or the fantasy equivalent of that. We're going to call it rebar and concrete, because the Romans had concrete, and set on fire. So the second it hits your wall of force, you witness the shrapnel explosion of shards of metal and chunks of stone that just blast all over the place, also on fire.
Damn.
And the gigantic steel ball that clunks into the sea and makes an extra cannonball or splunch. Given that fact, it is not much. The bridge explodes, this section here, and it catastrophically fails at one port, and this entire section of platform from here to here is basically gone. A very large hole disintegrates the platform here and takes out a chunk of the tree. And this section has a very big hole punctured in it. I'm going to get Paelias to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Hell yeah.
That is an 18.
An 18. Okay, you're fine. As this very easy to spot, incredibly easy to predict, not exactly fast-flying projectile begins to descend towards you, you make the really great idea that you should probably not be where you are, and so you aren't. And so when the missile goes where it needs to, you aren't there.
That's good.
The Paelias
Tell
knows where
anyone
he
that
is
was near
because he
where I
knows
was
where
sitting
he
to
isn't.
also fucking move.
A loud cry of alarm, and I'm gonna roll dex saving throws for them civilians.
Damn it.
Sorry.
Shit, Vin was right.
Vinshenzo will turn to Vazare in abject horror.
Oh, he used the line again. Fuck. We're fucked, guys. We're fucked.
Abject horror twice in a session!
And say, Vazare, can you carry me? Bring me to them.
I can't. You're too big.
Oh.
Why not?
I'm not strong enough.
Then you must go alone.
What would you have me do?
Must take out those weapons.
I will do what I can.
Carlos still has the cloak that Vazare gave him, right?
Yes.
You will not have to go alone. I will go with you.
It has the image of Bahamut on it.
Whatever.
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 Once
Fuck you.
again, the prayer to Bahamut is answered by one of his angels.
Vazare ungifts the gift.
Hell yeah, dude.
I know it was your birthday, but I want it back.
Shit.
There you go.
Damn,
And in that
dude.
case, let us go.
Good luck, everyone. Okay, so you're gonna give him your wings.
Yeah, the
wing suit.
the cloak that I had
extra
before.
wings.
Yeah. Now we have two people with wings.
Hell yeah.
The suit of winging.
I have
Come
a
on, let us-
question.
Oh.
Considering 31 perception, do I know where these are? Do I know how far away they are? I know I only have 120 feet dark vision, and it's like pretty dark. But can I determine how far away they are?
With your, sorry, what did you say it was?
31 perception earlier.
It's probably about 800 to 1,000 feet away. Given that it's a 31 perception, you can estimate that it is 1,000 feet away.
How long would it cost, or would it take to? Well, I can probably calculate this. Never mind.
10 turn at combat speed for 1,200 feet if they're dead.
So 20 turns in the ethereal plane. Damn. I think I gotta do it. I think I gotta summon Rabbit.
Oh, you could have just done this the whole time?
Wait, I have an
Yeah.
idea.
Yeah, he could have.
If Vazrai can't carry Vinshenzo alone, can Carlos and Vazrai together carry Vinshenzo?
Oh no!
Hell yeah.
God
Chairlift.
damn it!
From the first aid course.
Now you're
This-
thinking with portals.
We're gonna
Hell
be.
yeah, dude.
Well, I guess we are kobolds. We're basically D&D's cartoon characters, so I guess it's possible.
Vincenzo hanging from their feet.
Wait a minute. I can cast Levitate on myself for free. If I cast Levitate on myself, then it's not a matter of how heavy I am.
It's a matter of movement. Yeah,
It's
that
a
could
matter
work.
of you pulling me, and I would be weightless.
That is true. We could do that.
Let's
actually.
effing go.
He's now defying gravity. Yeah,
Do we like roll
Defying
initiative?
gravity.
Like, I don't know.
I think you're too far.
Not with
away.
1,000 feet out. I will get you all to roll acrobatics, every single one of you, as
Oh
this is
my
a group
God.
effort, and there is no assist.
Hell yeah. Well, I'm going to actually use something I haven't done yet. I'm going to use Elegant Maneuver.
Oh.
I have advantage on acrobatics. Hell yeah. Alright, so that is a pretty solid 30 for acrobatics.
I'm
Dude,
the only
same.
one that underperforms.
Damn, me. Carlos and Vincenzo are just fucking synced.
They usually are. This is pretty normal of these two, honestly.
They could pilot a Jaeger together.
They literally. They've done so much together. Like Jesus Christ.
I must move my leg first, Carlos. You'll have your turn after me, I promise.
Oh, yeah. 24, 30. How does Vazrai have 24 acrobatics? We can't even fucking open her eyes.
Hell yeah.
I could sure boogie. I just can't see.
Hey, well, like Cirque du Soleil, you flawlessly perform your acrobatic stunt of 3 people on 2 flying implements.
Hell yeah.
Just as God intended.
Just as there you go. Just as
Yeah,
Bahamut desired.
Yeah, just as Bahamut desired. We can help with this.
Carlos says, "I'm flying. It's wonderful." Vazrai says, "Yes, because Bahamut willed it." Pissy parade. Okay, you got 1,000 feet, 60 feet per second. 60 feet per 6 seconds, so
And we're not dashing because that would be exhaustion and all that, so.
it's up to you. I mean, as you're as you fly, you take off, you fly about 100 feet in the air, and you see 4 more suns begin to rise.
Do they come from the same directions?
They come from the same directions. Paelias is still stuck on this poor, ridiculous.
We'll have to do what we can.
Have to do what we can, says Vazrai. Okay, let's see where the next sun's set. I'm liking this funny joke.
I don't understand why it is that they would attack like this when they've wasted so many lives already.
Perhaps this was just their backup plan.
17, 15, 10, and 10. Okay, so
I wonder why they didn't lead with the siege weapons.
That's why Vazray's curious.
Perhaps it is
happened?
resource intensive. I don't know.
1.
Maybe it's not even the same
Two.
guys.
We don't know.
Find out soon enough.
Is an ally of the Golgari swarm. We know this much.
3 and 4. Carlos needs to take a dex saving. Oh no, Carlos isn't there. Get the 3 off that if that's not where you are. You're flying full
Carlos
speed in
is right.
this direction.
Ah,
What, are you guys hovering in midair above the tree? I thought you were
no,
moving at
we're
speed
we're
towards
moving
the...
at light speed.
Okay, so you're...
No.
Don't let
Meow.
go of me, or I'll float on forever.
Oh, don't worry. We've got you. We've got you. Don't worry.
That's right. We let go of him at maximum speed. We'll never catch him.
If anything, I'm more concerned about you.
So that's crunch.
You've only got an hour
and-
of flight.
I only have an hour of levitate.
Don't
Shit.
worry about me. I'm a
Or
strong
no.
swimmer.
I have 10 minutes of levitate,
He's
actually.
hiding there,
Oh,
actually.
no.
Hide.
Hurry.
Hurry.
Okay. Keep on flip
Keep
flying.
on
So
keeping on.
Are you gonna dash? Or you gonna fly?
Well, with any luck, I guess he'll turn into a shark again.
Oh yeah, I forgot I could do that.
Oh yeah. Hang
Oh,
on,
yeah, I
guys.
have
Let me
magic.
just solve this problem toot sweet.
Things always just kind of work out for me.
Or that giant bird when I first, It was a
It
really
really is
massive
just
bird.
fucking Vinshenzo in a nutshell.
So once again, are you dashing at max speed or no? Sorry, I didn't get it.
I am
Answer
being
that I
carried
understood
at the
clear.
speed that they are carrying me.
Unless Carlos says otherwise, I don't think we're dashing because then we'd start exhausting ourselves.
You can dash a little bit
Yeah.
As a treat.
as a treat.
Yeah.
You dashing a little bit as a treat?
Just a little bit. Not
a
enough to
little.
exhaust ourselves.
Okay. Well, you bounce forward 120 feet. I'm keeping track. And then you bounce forward another 60 feet, and then more suns rise, and more suns set.
I
I'm
don't
not
like
gonna
the
keep up
fact that
with
the
this
suns are
analogy.
rising and setting so much. It's unnatural.
Burning your eyes and scorching your corneas and whatever. Oh,
What?
man, it
Harley.
looks like they ain't doing too good. It looks like the greatest opening salvo yielded to the poorest fucking follow through. 14, slide 19. Okay, oddly enough.
Did they miss?
Well, there was a lot of misses, but there was
4,
one
3,
hit.
and 2
Oh,
out of
yeah.
those
boy.
4 rolls.
Yeah, so the 2 goes over here. I'm not gonna mark the misses, just but yeah, 3 of them splash into the sea. One of them splashes onto the thing, and the 2 people inside have no issues whatsoever staying alive. Not that anybody's paying attention to them.
That was some amazing
character.
rolls. Holy shit.
Yeah, I know. I can't wait till I roll a... Oh, well, I mean, I can. I can wait till I roll another 19 on my trebuchet saving throw, but when it happens, it'll be dire consequences for someone.
Oh
Alright.
no.
You guys move forward another 60 feet, unless you choose to dash again.
Again, we're doing like little bursts of speed here and there, so we'll get there when we get there.
We'll get there when we get there.
Exactly.
Okay.
I don't know what our cruise speed would be. I'm sorry.
Carlos
you got
will
another
turn this
700
kobold
feet
gondola
roughly to
around.
go, and every 120 feet, there's a trebuchet round fired. So that means I have 6 trebuchet rounds worth
Oh
of
my
shooting before you guys
God.
fly there at 60 feet.
Hurry!
so
There will be
many.
nothing left if we
So I
don't
have to-
hurry.
We
have to
haven't even
ask
got
you,
one yet.
Are you gonna rush or are you gonna stay? Because that affects the number of rounds that are fired.
Vinshenzo tells them to rush.
We rush.
We rush.
It
You
is not in
rush,
my
so
hands, though. I am in their
120
hands.
feet
Hey, I'm just
divided by
following
100.
orders.
Calculator 120. Oops, sorry, 700 divided by 120. So that's.
We
Okay.
didn't even get a short rest in, damn.
No,
No,
you
it was
didn't.
like immediate.
Fucking A.
They're a bunch of bastards
Number
over there.
1. 10,
Ah.
3, 5, nat 20. So that's
Ah.
2, 1 hit and 1 direct hit. A direct hit looking like
Oh.
Oh no.
10 plus 5 is
Ah.
15. So this section
Ah.
blows, and then the last one.
I wonder what
Is a
Paelias
direct
is
hit.
doing.
Paelias, this section of the platform caves in, taking the woad with it.
No.
Is there something
He
that
was
you would like to do
literally
in
1
response,
minute old.
or are you just cowering?
I mean, I put in chat.
Help people find shelters well as triage the wounded. Okay, sorry, I didn't see that. Deadly. Okay. These ones plus 2, 3, 4, because one of them is dead. 10, 10, 10, 8, 5. Yeah, good lord. Okay, so as you're below, a massive cannonball comes smashing through the fairly damaged ceiling of the of this room that you're in, this coral room, and 2 of the elves that were sort of huddling together in the corner just sort of aren't. They were, and then they weren't, and there's a
Ugh.
hole left in their stead. As well, you're tending one of the wounded who's got shrapnel, and the matron who is right next to you trying to help out. You're both arms slick with blood as you're trying to seal the wound, and all of a sudden another massive explosion above you, and a chunk of rebar spears this elf through the heart, and it dies right next to you. on the
Damn,
ground.
dude.
The matron and 1 other civilian are left in and amongst you, and as far as you know, there were supposed to be 2 left in the southern dome. Since last you heard from your friends, to investigate would require you to get the hell over there. Wisdom save, got it. I'm gonna list. Here's
I'm
something.
gonna roll a wisdom save in response to the horror I just witnessed. Determine
Abject
how well Paelias
horror.
is holding up.
Oh, my,
Apparently, surprisingly well.
You've seen worse.
Apparently, I've seen worse because that's a 28.
This is
I
nothing
mean-
compared to the cosmic horrors of outer space.
It is true, he's probably seen much more horrible things up there.
100 years drifting in the void has prepared me for the worst.
120 years alone in space.
Ah, I've dreamt scarier nightmares than your disemboweled elfin friend, says Paelias.
It looks exactly like the medical diagrams.
Well, I can't help him, so I will
What
move
the-
on to try and help those I can.
Deadly. Okay, so that was
wait,
Salvo 2. Yeah.
homie.
Wait. Homie. Monica. How long does that stay active for? It matters for me for my counting.
Wall of Force.
Minute or 10 minutes?
I'm getting
10
it.
minutes.
10 minutes.
10 minutes, okay. Given that this latest hit was a direct nat 20, it like arced over the wall and was perfect.
Shit.
But I will pay extra caution to the fact that you have that in the future because I forgot about it temporarily.
Me too.
Okay,
No worry.
Round 3 of 6. 6, 18, 2, 19. These are each plus 5, so that's a 11,
Okay.
more than 20, 7, and another more than 20. So I got top dome gets a hit, bottom dome gets a hit, but the bottom dome hits the shield. 2 misses, 19 hits. Okay, so another blast through the center. Kablam. Goes chunking in. Paelias, roll me a dexterity saving throw, and the matron and her elfo friend are going to roll dex saving throws.
14.
Okay. The matron survived. The last elf, who is like, he's freaked out. All of his friends have died. This poor fisher elf is looking around, and he's shaking, and he looks at the matron. The boats! We gotta the boat! And then he just erupts in flame and dies, as another explosion just takes him and blows him to pieces. And the matron is just, she's had it.
Horrified?
She is managing to keep her composure, but very clearly not having the time of her life here.
Is it me and the matron left only?
It's just you and the matron left. The last elf has kicked it.
Alright, there's nothing more we can do here. We need to move out of here.
She like echoes the elf who just got immolated, and she says, "We have boats. We have boats on the lower platform. We could escape from here."
Yes, let's move to the boats and see if we can't check the other tower as well. See if anyone there made it.
She looks at you with a moment of abject horror, and before composing herself, she says, "Yes. If we've survived, somebody else must have survived too." She nods her head and she begins making her way towards these stairs. Gonna go there. So the way it basically works for the meta mechanics, because Paelias needs to know this, is 1 turn reload, 1 turn fire. So you get 2 turns worth of stuff to do for the purposes of like trying to get somewhere.
Well, I'm assuming she's trying to cross the bridge and not take the boat immediately.
She is moving towards the stairs. It looks like she intends to head up to the platform. She has been cowering this whole time and might not know what the situation outside looks like.
I will follow her. Rather, I think I will take the lead. I will move up here and have her follow me. And I will, upon seeing that this is broken, how far is it to this platform? Or actually, no, that's a top platform, so that's 60
The
feet.
ring
That's not far.
Yeah, the ring is 60, the apex of the roof is 120. This is a whatever the distance is on the grid.
Okay, it's well within range. I will cast the second level spell, Vortex Warp, and I will notify her beforehand, so I will teleport her over here.
Heck yeah. How are you gonna get there? Or are you not?
I am probably not. I am. The boats are below, right?
From your understanding, the boats are they're not like life rafts, but they're like, you know, small longboats that they lower to exchange the crews, and they are dropped from 20 feet above the sea level down onto the sea. So they're in that lower platform there.
No, for this one, they'd be like here and
Yeah,
here.
it'd be the same level, just different different
I would
access
count for her
hatches.
to carefully check inside and then make her way to the boats, and I'll get the boats on this side, and I will, I guess, move over here and jump and feather fall, and that would be time for another shot, I believe.
Heck yeah! So this is I think I've done 3 of 5. So this is 3 of 6. So this is 4 of 6 incoming. So the 7 plus 5 is 12, 12, 15, and an unnatural 20. So the 15 lands. The 15 and the 20 are both in the south. It's gonna be fun. Eeny,
Hey.
meeny, miny.
Stop it, kitty.
15,
Kitty, stop.
20.
Sorry.
Boom, kablam. Which means that this section is gone. Basically, this whole chunk is not here anymore. And this is gone. Oof. She not looking good.
All right, what's
That's
the
okay.
mechanism for lowering boats? Is it like one person has to slowly manually do it?
It's like a winch and pulley. But one of those ones where you crank to lift and you basically like pull the brake to release for quick descent.
So I could get in and basically pull a lever to just ride it down. Or is it?
Exactly, my friend.
I will do that, and then I will make haste and whatever speed I can move with the boat towards here.
Heck yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna say that you make it down within a turn, and then you drop the boat and you get in the water within a turn. In time for shot 5. The matron disappears below decks. And I have to roll. I don't remember if I did this or not. Oh. These two in the southern dome so far have saved themselves. I don't know where they're hiding. Maybe they're hiding in a closet. Maybe they're also in a boat. Who knows? But they've survived every shot that's hit them. Volley fire!
Oh,
As the
God.
vagabonds race, they can see the trebuchets in the dark. They're ignited briefly when their munitions are set alight. 17, 18, 20. Oh, shit.
Perception check. Can we see who's operating them?
Gruel. They look like gruel. Ah, shit. Yeah, you're right. Perception check. That is. Because it's a brief illumination and you're farther away than your dark vision.
11.
Understood.
22.
Understood. Seeker?
Vin could probably see a hell of far.
Oh,
And he
wait.
already knows exactly.
He's got superior dark vision.
Perception check, you said? Sorry.
Perception.
See the crews of the trebuchets is what Vazra is
Oh.
doing. I invite you to do the same.
Uh. 29. 120 feet dark vision.
Heck yeah. And another shot hits, and another shot hits, and another shot hits, and one misses horribly. You see that these trebuchets are being crewed by the same Gruul savages who were paddling super crazy in the rafts that all got upside down gravity whoopsied and all died. Like, they're wearing the same type of clothing. They seem to be from that gang of fools.
Close.
For Paelias, you managed to get down to the lower decks, the lower levels of the fishing rig. This coral tree. You find a very elegantly woven longboat, and I say woven because it does seem to be as though somebody used like tree roots and vines and branches and such like that to weave a boat together. And you kick the brake on the winch, which sends it dropping at a relatively safe velocity. Physically, not OSHA safe, of course. And you hit the water. Just as you hit the water, the entire crown of the coral tree explodes.
It's so
And
over,
shards
bro.
and chunks of the platform
There's no way there's enough
come
time.
crashing down around you into the sea.
How are they firing this fucking fast?
But it takes them 2 rounds. They fire, they take an entire round to reload, and they fire again. With your really uncanny perceptions, you can see that there are several crew, about a half a dozen each, that were illuminated each
damn it,
time they
dude.
set the rounds alight. Speaking of setting around the rounds alight, the final volley before the vagabonds reach the trebuchets fires.
Vazray is just
Oh!
horrified.
God damn it, Chris!
Holy shit. Well, at least we
Stop
know who's
making it so
behind
there
this.
are no survivors.
Kasploosh, kasploosh, kasploosh. Okay, let's actually see whether or not there are no survivors. Listen, at least I'm leaving it up to the dice and not just making stupid weirdo calls. That'd be odd. Everyone's fine, except for one. I wonder who it is. Guess we'll find out. Paelias, you're in the
Well,
boat. You're paddling
yeah,
in the
take
boat.
the boat around this way.
As you make it, for fairness, as you make it about like here, you see a boat coming out of this thing, and it's the matron. It's the matron and one of her employees in a similar boat,
Oh, shit.
and they're paddling furiously towards the direction of the fuck out of here.
I meet up with them, and then we head for cover away from the end.
Is that
Hell yeah.
literally all who's left?
The vagabonds are upon the trebuchets. As you reach the trebuchets, you notice something is a little bit off about them. The thing that is off about them is they are not mounted on platforms. Well, technically they are. Those platforms are mounted on dinosaurs.
Oh.
What?
Oh
And the
shit.
dinosaurs
These
are like
beasts.
monkey ape grappling onto some of the ruins that are stuck out of the water to give themselves purchase in the delivery of their barrage.
How could we have Vazray is completely dumbfounded by this realization.
Upon each of these creatures, these rather gargantuan creatures, is some rickety wooden decking that has built in a very large trebuchet with which there is a crew of 6 Gruul savages manning and operating the siege weapons.
I have a
Battery of
question.
4. I have an answer.
Is this trebuchet in any sort of way or form a link to the city? from where
Explain.
it's positioned? Like, is it just perched out here in the sea, or is it like any sort of connection to the city itself?
I mean, technically,
trying-
it's connected to the city via like ruins that are in like. Imagine
Basically-
if a dinosaur was to like King Kong himself onto a structure that was poking out of the water. And-
The question is more in relation to concerns involving collateral damage.
They're not among the populace. They are among the ruins of the outskirt wastes.
Okay, that's perfect.
They're not in the city. They're in the ruins poking out of the sea. There is no any population out there is voluntarily a member of the combat that is being taken place. You assume.
Do they have? Does Vazray see like any oils that they're using to light these things up? Like, is there a fuel or a
That
explosive
is
like
a
ammo supply?
perception, Vazrai, and take your time rolling that so I can get the answer for Vincenzo's question that he put in the chat.
All right. Oh, Vazray got a 2. She's in too much of a shock to see.
Damn it.
Too much of a shock, Vazrai says. Ah, it's artillery!
No, just like
It's pretty shocking.
dinosaurs and these
Shocking.
monsters.
This is not the Vazrai has seen dinosaurs before already.
I mean,
She was a dinosaur.
fuck you.
True.
I
Twice.
will let you know that when I was told I'd be turned into a dragon, when I got turned into a dinosaur, I was greatly offended.
You
good sir.
didn't know the difference. Shut up.
I do know the difference.
Never gonna
Swear to
hear the
God,
end of this
See in the
shit.
dinosaur fandom.
I'm never gonna let this down. Since Vin is levitating and we are pretty much tag teaming, moving him here.
Oh,
I cast Fireball.
I'm getting spit roasted.
Oh,
I'm going to cast Fireball on this trebuchet and attempt to set this entire thing ablaze.
Hell yeah. How many trebuchets are there? 3, you said?
there's
4.
a battery of 4 trebuchets.
here you
Cool.
go.
4, and they're coming from all different directions.
The
I'll
perfect number of dies.
get Vincenzo to roll nature on the dinosaur that you're dealing with exactly, because it's not a creature of the normal world.
I don't really care what it is. I'm just wondering what it looks like.
It is a huge beast. It has arms and legs and a tail. A huge dinosaur. It
This
looks
is-
like kind of like a giant lizard baboon almost.
Okay. You got me to roll
Described,
nature,
yeah,
I'll do
on
it.
the card. Yeah.
I failed.
Oh, what'd you get?
2 plus 2, I believe.
It's a beast. It's a beast of some sort.
Does it
of the
have like a
dinosaur
long
variety.
neck?
It is not a brontosaurus. No.
Am I able to land on it and like
You
Oh.
could absolutely land on the siege platform.
Yeah, I
where
wanna
the
do that.
trebuchet is. You can totally do that. And it won't even require you to roll acrobatics or anything. It's literally designed for people to be on. So
angle me towards the platform?
Do you try to stop Vazray from casting fire?
No.
All right, she casts Fireball, but she will comply with the order after.
I think you have to let go of me to cast Fireball. Doesn't it have somatic?
She's not holding you with both hands, is she?
potato tomato.
I mean, I technically am. I mean, I do also have War Magic too, so.
Like, you just need to, like, gently nudge me towards it, and I will fly to it eventually.
Actually, with War Magic, I probably could just do it one-handed and be fine.
No, you
Like, I don't-
gesture with Vincenzo.
Yeah, I use his pointy finger to fucking...
Amazing.
I'm using you as a focus, Mr. Vincenzo.
I tuck and roll to perform as many flips in the air as I can.
Oh.
Oh my...
He's performing magic.
I wonder
Hell
if
yeah.
numbers actually change.
Oh, the object doesn't get to save; it just burns.
So it's
Hell yeah.
8 plus proficiency in intel.
That is true.
Making
On
sure my
which
spell
one?
save is
Sorry, the crew or the? It matters for my roll.
Oh wait, actually no. Maybe it doesn't.
this
Maybe
was
the-
primarily intended for the trebuchet, and
Yeah, but
hopefully
it's a
kept some of the crew.
trebuchet being considered as being worn or carried by the dinosaur.
Technically, it is being carried by the dinosaur.
Then it won't burn.
Well, I think for the purpose of the fact that it is a ginormous trebuchet, I feel like
I hate this
Yeah.
game so much.
we're
Yeah.
going to give an exception narratively, given the fact that it is a giant ass trebuchet, and you can set those on fire.
I am looking forward to immolating this entire trebuchet.
You're looking forward to it, huh?
Yes,
I'm looking forward to you trying.
I cast fireball.
I guess fireball. 14 DC on the dinosaur, essentially, or on the trebuchet, because it doesn't really have a dex save.
It's on the trebuchet, yeah.
Okay, well,
Hopefully I can catch a little bit of the
automatically
crew too.
They have a dex save. What's the radius?
Since
20-foot
it is
radius.
20-foot radius, since it's a fireball.
Okay. 29 damage. All right, you hit it. It catches fire
All right.
pretty much instantly. The crew are going to make an attempt to save on a DC of 14. Ha! This will be fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Rip
6.
Paelias.
It's a dex save,
It is a dex save.
so plus 1. I have a 14 plus 1 is 15, 10, 20, 13, 7, 20. So that is 1, 2, 3 dead. 3 are immolated in the fire. They just go careening into the ocean or collapse on the deck. And the trebuchet itself has caught fire. Given the amount of fuckery you have just caused, you can effectively consider that trebuchet to be non-operational given to the fact that most of the crew is on fire. Also the vehicle's on fire. Also the dinosaur's on fire.
Oh god. Hell yeah.
Nothing's destroyed,
Hell
but it's hard to operate artillery while it's on fire.
You still interested in doing what you're doing, Van?
yes, there are 3 more that we have to deal with.
True.
Very well.
Angle me towards the other.
Bazray will help with angling. Come on, don't miss.
Stop getting tunnel vision, Miss Pineball.
The glint of fire is in her eyes. The pyromaniac.
Oh my. Okay. What does Vinshenzo do? What does Carlos do, if anything?
Carlos would ask Vazrai how many of those she's got left in her.
Fireball?
Yes.
Healthy question.
That was my last one.
Oh.
All right then.
I'm not as powerful as Paelias, but I do have other tricks.
Then Carlos is going to fly towards one of the other trebuchets with the goal of engaging the crew.
Are they all together or are they all spread out? Like,
They're
I thought they were
spread
coming
out
from
by
multiple
about
angles.
30 feet, we'll say. No, they're not coming from all angles. They're coming as a coordinated group who are all using artillery, and we'll leave it at that because character knowledge.
I'm gonna help Vin for just a moment, but then I'm gonna see. Well, no, there's not enough time. Vin, you're gonna have to deal with this.
What?
If we're gonna be splitting up to try and stop these trebuchets, stop the fire.
What are you
Yeah.
talking about?
You got to take care of yourself.
You lit one on fire. There's 3 more.
I know. I'm
I'm
going to light another one on fire.
Okay, throw me at a different one.
Okay. Then we do that.
Do you want 4 more rounds to go by and allow them to fire, or like?
No, I'm just trying to understand. Like, I don't have like a visual to necessarily see how this is all set up. So
Okay,
I honestly expected you guys to get bogged down for a lot longer, and I didn't bother putting Trebuchet map in.
throw me at the one that you will target last, preferably one that is pretty close.
we do that.
Okay. Holy
That way he's-
moly.
That way he's doing something.
If you can imagine these rafts.
I'm
Man.
sorry.
I'm not trying to like, oh man, I'm so bored. I'm not doing anything. I'm trying to like we have more things to do than we have people to do it.
There's a lot. Oh shit.
Kind of like that.
There's 3 of us and 4 trebuchets, and like,
Well, technically, there's 3
Well,
trebuchets.
we blew up one. We could split up and get the rest of them.
That's the plan.
that's exactly what I've been saying for like literally 20 minutes.
Literally. Okay.
Well,
literally.
You split off. Vazirai's going to take one. Vincenzo's going to get thrown at the other. Carlos is going for the third.
That is
How do you
correct.
take on your individual trebuchets? Starting with Vincenzo.
Okay.
You
How
were
many
thrown.
how many crew are operating?
6.
Oh my. Okay.
6 spineless cowards who need an artillery to wage war.
These are just like
Representations of formations.
are these like actual soldiers, or are these just like grunts who are doing things?
Grunts who are doing things.
Okay. I may consider casting sleep.
That'd be a very useful thing to do if somebody was to say that was useful.
Actually, no.
Not a very useful thing to do at all.
How big is the platform?
Huge. As in, like, a 3x3 square.
That's large. Or no, large is
Just now.
2x2. Yeah.
Largest 2x2.
3x3.
You may want to pick somebody else first.
Carlos, what are you going to do?
Well, Carlos is going to. Oops, hold on. Do what Carlos does best and start stabbing people. He's gonna fucking jump in there on the edge of him, and well, the trebuchet. Does it have any obvious like mechanisms that enable it to be used? Like, here's a rope. If you cut this rope, it'll not work anymore.
There's, roll me history.
History.
Carlos
Why not
is-
just use perception to look?
I'm basing this off of Carlos's ability to comprehend mechanics on the fly, not being a natural engineer or a mechanic.
Hell yeah.
So wouldn't it be investigation?
Investigation works too. They're both intelligence based. I'm happy with that.
Carlos has railroaded the DM.
God
Hell
damn.
yeah.
Make a
17.
compelling argument, get a compelling answer. 17. Yes, you're able to identify critical mechanisms on the trebuchet.
Okay. Can I attack any of those mechanisms from the air without the grunts stopping me?
Yes, you can. You have a good angle at them from the air. They can't
Yes.
get in the
Then
way.
I will do this.
Deadly. Are you doing this with a crossbow?
I'm going to use my most effective weapon. I imagine it would probably be my rapier. He's basically going to equip his rapier and buckler and fucking start attacking things that look important.
I love it. Roll me an attack. It matters.
All right. Do I get advantage since I used Draconic Cry?
Yeah.
Chronic cry against an inanimate object.
I don't know. That's what I'm
No,
asking.
I'm gonna rule it as a no, but if you decide to fuck with the
It's
crew, they're
Absolutely a no.
12.
You are unable to perfectly time your attack with your swoop as you're still getting used to the wings. And as you go for one of the critical points where the ropes are particularly taut and vulnerable, you miss and you stab into one of the pulleys instead. But you're able to wrench your rapier out and go for another try if you so choose.
I would. Do you want me to roll again?
I'd like Vazarai to give her a shot
Okay.
before you try again.
DM,
Claire,
how far are these trebuchets from each other?
within a 30-foot flight. You can be upon them imminently.
Are they
lurking in
all
the
within
battery.
120 feet from me?
You know what? Yes. Color me curious.
I cast Scorching Ray, putting a ray on every single trebuchet. 1 ray each.
1 ray each, huh? Okay. Let me just see if I'm missing a punchline that I'm supposed to be laughing at.
She's attempting to ignite,
Whoa.
or at least start setting fire to each of the trebuchets, the last
What did you
remaining
mean by
trebuchets.
that?
What I mean by that is I need to double check what Scorching Ray does. Make a ranged spell attack for each ray. Do so now, please.
Alright, one sec. Okay, +6. There's 1. There's 2. Shit, where's my... I'll get these ones first. 13. Fuck it. I'm just gonna... Oh, that's not very satisfying. Okay.
15 or higher, champ. That's the number you're looking for.
19 for first. 12 for second. And then 14 for third.
You managed to put effective fire, pun intended, on one of the 3 trebuchets. You can roll your damage.
The one I did not manage to light on fire is the one Vin's at. More than likely, because that's a second shot.
Oh.
An AC of 15, didn't you only get one thing that surpassed 15?
Wait, you said 15 was what it was needed to hit?
Yeah, AC of 15.
Oh, then I may have only gotten 2, or only got the 1, really.
I thought
Oh.
I tracked only
Okay.
1 getting hit.
Okay, yeah, so it's just the one that managed to get hit. Okay, yeah, I fucked it up. Alright.
Would you like to say it's the one that you were primarily responsible for and not one of the ones that already has the vagabond on it? Or would you like to?
Since it was the first shot and it was by me, I'm gonna say it was mine.
Makes a lot of sense. Roll your damage.
8 fire.
8 fire. All right. You target one of the spools of rope and you catch them on fire, and the crew, alternating between jabbering and waving fists at you and trying to beat it out, is now entirely fully concentrated on the maintenance of their machine and not the firing of it.
Alright.
Vinshenzo, have you had time to prepare? The time is the time. I am aware of it.
Yeah.
I mean, we did start 15 minutes late.
Okay, so I've landed on the trebuchet, or where am I?
You are either in the process of landing on the trebuchet or have landed. It's up to you based on the fact that I know sometimes you do some things in a particular order.
Yeah.
So I will give you the opportunity of the moment you leave Vazarai's possession to moments after you land on the deck to do whatever it is you wish to do. Moments after, as in like within 6 seconds of landing on the deck. Of
Hell
course.
yeah. Okay, I will land on the deck of the trebuchet. Who is operating the trebuchet, I wonder?
There are 6 Gruul savages operating the trebuchet.
And what are these guys? What do they look like again?
They kind of look like goblins, except in human form, in terms of like their attire, their general lack of obedience towards hygiene, and their level of technology. Yet they have trebuchets and dinosaurs, so technology is irrelevant here.
I would like to land on gracefully on the platform, and then I would like to activate the ability Unbreakable Majesty.
Okay.
As lotus petals flutter from my glamour weave, I descend delicately down onto the platform and assume a magically majestic presence for 1 minute. For the duration, whenever any creature tries to attack me, the first time on a turn, the attacker must make a charisma saving throw against my spell save DC. On a failed save, it can't attack you on this turn, and it must choose a new target for its attack, or the attack is wasted.
Deadly.
If it makes the save, it can attack me, but it has disadvantage on the saving throw it makes against my spells on my next turn. I don't really get that, but yeah.
Basically, it's summoned up enough mental fortitude to try and hit you, but that makes it vulnerable to your next spells if they require a saving throw, is how I interpret that.
Hell yeah. And
For
then
instance,
that is
sorry,
a
go.
bonus action.
Yeah.
I am going to... Oh, man. Oh, man.
Oh, man.
I'm going to cast... I'm going to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on one of them. The one who seems the most in charge of the actual operation of the trebuchet firing.
For sure. Okay. And he's got to roll that at disadvantage now because of the Mantle of Majesty, right?
I don't believe so. I think it's my next turn.
Okay.
But I'm still gonna do on this turn.
No worries, and why not? No time like the present, especially when artillery's concerned.
Let me... It can attack you on this turn, and it must choose a new target for its attack, or the attack is wasted. On a successful save, it can attack you, but it has disadvantage it makes against your spells on your next turn. Yeah. I don't know, that's very weird wording. But yeah, they all have to make a wisdom save. Or no. They have to make a wisdom save if they're going to try to attack me, and then... So that hasn't happened yet, but the one I've chosen has to make a wisdom save against DC 18.
Okay. He has no benefit to his wisdom. So
Hell
whatever
yeah.
this roll is what it is. DC 18, here we go. What?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
10. So he is hideously being laughed at. Roll your damage.
It's not damage.
Oh, right. What?
Tasha's Hideous Laughter makes him fall over laughing. A creature of your choice you can see within range perceives everything as hilariously funny and falls into a fits of laughter. If this spell affects it, the target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or fall prone, becoming incapacitated and unable to stand up for the duration. A creature with an intelligence score of 4 or less isn't affected. At the end of its turns, and each time it takes damage, the target can make another wisdom saving throw to break out of it.
I like it. Okay. So he is entirely confused on the floor, and the rest of his crew have no idea what's going on. They're utterly in disarray.
I will snap my fingers and make it so, and as I do, and he crumples at my magic trickery, I will say to the others, cease your insipid nonsense at once, or suffer.
Oh.
As I am ungodly beautiful.
Sorry, I posted it, Vagabonds. I had to post it. I'm sorry. I couldn't help myself.
Did you post handsome Squidward? If you posted handsome Squidward, I'm gonna punch you. Oh. That one's fine.
Regular Squidward. All right. Well, you've managed to stun an entire artillery crew. Is there anything else you wish to do?
I guess I'll end my turn. Are we rolling initiative or?
No, we're just gonna do on vague generality because
These guys are pretty. I don't
it's
think
not
they're
worth the
trying
combat. They're dangerous, very far away. But you guys have taken them surprise by air with no
They're
air
panicking.
defense. Also shit's on fire and they have no idea what's going on. You've taken them effectively by surprise. Well done. So the initiative is yours.
Hell yeah.
They will respond in reaction to your response, but so far you have all left them unable to answer your attacks. So I'm going to go back to Vasarai because she's next on my list of things. You just Scorching Raid 1 and set it on fire. Is there anything else you wish to do?
You shall all pay for your crimes. I cast Bonfire.
Okay. Oh!
I cast Create Bonfire as the fire that they're trying to pat out explodes into hellfire as it begins to continue to burn.
Amazing. Finally. Bonfire. Well, not finally. The bonfire's done pretty good. Okay. I know you can roll damage for it if somebody starts or ends their turn inside it, so just roll me the damage anyways.
Sure, hang on. Get out Bonfire. This would be 11th level. Let's see, 3d8.
Vasarai and Carlos, they're just like doing gun runs on these
That's
trebuchets effectively, like zipping around, firing Scorching Rays.
seven fire. It's starting to get the blaze
Oh yeah. And rapiers.
as she continues to fly in place above them, saying this is the crews are probably freaking the hell out.
The artillery piece steadily starts burning out of control. Carlos, you've missed your first stab with the rapier. What would you like to do next?
What's the status of the crew? Are they still attempting to load the trebuchet?
They have abandoned that and they're throwing rocks at you. They can't get
Silly.
you. You're too
Oh no,
far.
they're throwing the trebuchet balls.
Oh
No.
shit!
That would be stupid.
Since they're not actively attempting to load the trebuchet anymore, Carlos is once again going to attempt to disable it. So I guess I'll roll attack.
Sir.
Oh, nat 20, baby.
Oh.
Oh, baby. Okay. Roll me your damage just because I like it.
Yeah, do I get sneak attack?
No, you're in the air.
Does Booming Blade work?
What are the conditions for Booming
I'm
Blade?
looking. Where's my Booming Blade notes? I have them somewhere. Oh, it's right here.
Yeah.
Brandish weapon, smell attack against one creature within 5 feet of you, so probably not.
That's not a creature.
It is not. Okay. So I'll use my fire and my rapier. My rapier does do fire damage.
True. Thank you,
Ha.
salamanders.
Indeed. Not bad at all. So that is 11, 16 damage. If you need to know 4 of its fire.
4 of its fire. Okay, and you're aiming specifically at the ropes
Yeah, the weak spots.
with your rapier. Okay, you slash through the ropes of the counterweight, and the counterweight goes smashing through the deck onto the back of the beast. And I'm going to make this roll because all 4 of them have been affected thus. Okay. The beast that Carlos just affected with a giant stone counterweight rears up on its hind legs, sending anything on the platform flying into the sea, loses balance, and falls into the sea, causing the trebuchet platform to be destroyed. The creature itself managed to start scrambling back up onto the ruins because it doesn't like being wet, but for all intents and purposes, it's just a beast. There is nothing else. It's just it.
Carlos does a barrel roll as he regroups with Fazrai.
Oh, do a barrel roll.
Did you see a raging
Finish
inferno?
this off. Come on.
Or preparing to be a raging inferno.
It's true. She's handling that bonfire like a champ.
What's going on with Vinshenzo and
What is
his
going on?
trebuchet?
The crew is entirely dumbstruck, awestruck, and otherwise just in a state of shock and disarray, and they have been otherwise unable to comprehend what the hell's going on, especially the fact that the crew chief, the one who's supposed to be calling all the shots, is rolling on the deck laughing while the most beautiful elf that they've ever seen in their entire existence just is there, hanging out. Telling them not to move a muscle and calling them misbegotten waste or whatever it is that he said.
Do I have enough movement to fly behind Vinshenzo and just kind of hover there menacingly?
You got a fly speed of 60 feet, so I'll say yes.
Hell yeah, I do that.
Damnable roach.
Damnable roach. What do you do, Vinshenzo?
I will draw my rapier.
Oh!
And I will use I think I can do this at the same time my Okay. Oh, it's as if you were concentrating on a spell. Never mind. Damn it. Yeah. That's concentration. How close is the guy rolling on the floor, rolling on the deck, laughing? How
5
close
feet.
is he to the edge of the platform?
Still 5 feet.
I'm tempted to just push him off.
You absolutely can. He's basically right in front of you.
Hi, kitty. I guess if they're just looking at me, I guess I will do, I will try to disable the, trebuchet as well.
Alright.
Do I need to roll history to know how trebuchet?
Or investigation to be able to comprehend the most vital mechanical components. It's up to you as to how Vinshenzo might be most
I
acquainted with
choose
this machinery.
history.
I think that's reasonable.
Yeah.
Let me recollect.
I rolled an 8 total.
You've seen images of these machines in books that your wife reads. You know very little else aside from the fact that they are siege weapons used in war.
Hell yeah. I will mutter to myself, only Amathray was here, she would know what to do. Is Carlos right behind me?
Yeah,
Yes.
he's hovering menacingly.
I'll point my rapier at the mechanism or whatever and be like, Mr. Carlos, would you be so kind to relieve these gentlemen of their war machine?
I'll let you do that right away, Carlos.
Say no more, but be aware, when that counterweight falls, it will startle the beast.
Oh, be ready to grab me, Mr. Carlos.
Carlos nods and goes for an attack run on the counterweight. Not very well. 13.
A failure was yours alone. 13 total. You're unable to make a good hit on the mechanism, and you'll have to try again. And as you're trying again, screw it. We'll get you sorted out first.
Okay.
Simultaneously, canonically, Vezrai is also doing her own stuff, but we'll roll one set of rolls at a time.
Okay. Roll again. Wow. 12 this time.
Magic rolls of 15. We're gonna move to Vezrai.
Yeah.
How nice and blazing are both of these?
Blazing nicely.
Which one is... I'd imagine... No, the first one got hit by a fireball, so that's burning up pretty good.
Somehow the beast is not overly scared of the fact that there's a fiery inferno raging on its back.
She doesn't care about the beast so much. She's more concerned about the siege weapon.
The siege weapons are pleasantly burning merrily away, and the crews are entirely occupied with firefighting. It seems as though there's no reasonable way that thing should be operable, given how much fire there is.
She throws another firebolt on it.
Just in case.
Just to be sure.
And lets out a angry roar as she kind of for a moment thinks of her own homeland, of the goblins that tried to siege her own home. So she's yeah.
I like it. Those ridiculous goblins.
She's angry, very, very angry.
She deserves to be.
Do you need me to roll for firebolt?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. We're hitting the mechanisms.
No, she
Fine,
misses. He pretty much hits floor. That's fine.
Okay. And then I'm gonna do one last thing. So as far as I'm understanding, the trebuchet that Vinshenzo and Carlos are on, sorry, minus this one, is more or less intact.
Yes.
The beast with the inferno of a trebuchet on it finally recognizes that something bad is happening, and it shakes like a dog, wrecking the entire platform and artillery piece, turning it all into matchsticks as the comparatively immense power of the creature is brought up against the relatively weak, fragile power of Gruul engineering. And all of the crewmen fall into the sea, along with the burning collections of timber and machinery.
She won't touch the trebuchets that Vin and Carlos have dealt with unless asked to, but she is going to continue to add fire to the ones that are already burning.
I believe there's only one left. which is the one that Vinshenzo and Carlos are dealing with. So I'll let them deal with it.
I will cast Levitate while Carlos is fiddling with the mechanism of the trebuchet so I don't get knocked into the sea.
All right.
Fiddle, Carlos, fiddle.
I'm fiddling like it's no tomorrow. All right, 17 plus, so that's a hit.
That's a hit. Deal me some damage. Give me a number that looks good and sounds good.
All right. Yeah.
Feels good.
10.
Well,
Some fire damage in there.
with some fire damage in there. Okay, that 10 works. I like that. So you snap the rope. The counterweight doesn't fall dramatically, but you sever the locking mechanism. It cannot fire anymore.
Actually, I changed my mind.
Okay.
I am going to polymorph into giant shark.
Oh,
Vazray did this.
hell yeah.
Upon hitting upon either falling into the water or beginning to fall towards the water or landing in the water, I will do that. And I will, leap away to try to avoid, injury, I guess. I don't know.
Heck yeah. All right. As you dive into the water in form of shark, it is an absolute feeding frenzy down here. There's all sorts of carnivorous sea creatures that are gorging themselves on the easy prey of the Gruul crewmen.
Hell yeah. Can
They
I tell
seem
what they
to-
are?
There's a lot of piranhas and other sorts of smaller reptilian creatures with nasty looking teeth. None of them are the same size or larger than you are, so you are currently sort of king shit big poobah in this very small swimming pool as they're going after scraps.
I'm sorry if I asked this before, but is the sea in this strange world, is it saltwater or freshwater?
I think this is saltwater.
Roger that. I am trusting that Carlos and Vazray will finish up the job, and then I will begin dashing. My swim speed as a giant shark is 50 feet, so that'll be 100 feet per turn. Back to the
Gotcha.
platform.
You'll be there in 7 turns. Carlos, you have disabled the artillery temporarily. Would you like to call that a victory, or would you like to make it a permanent disabling?
I'd like to make it permanent.
All right, Vazrai, there's only one thing left, and that's the thing that that Carlos is on, that Vinshenzo just jumped off.
Cool, that's 19
That hits. Roll me some
or
deadly
18, but
damage.
still. Okay,
It's above a 15. That's what matters.
it is.
Unless it's a nat 20, which that matters more.
All right, so this time I have an 11.
On 11, you take the mechanism that you had damaged and you snap it. The metal locking mechanism that keeps everything rotating and turning right. That nice finicky piece of metal where everything else is wood and generally hapdash. The one irreplaceable component of the entire stupid thing is destroyed.
Hell yeah.
And the counterweight, or whatever, the big lever, the big friggin' spool of cord just unravels, and the entire swing arm of the trebuchet just rocks forward and smacks the dinosaur in the top of the head like a big old whip. And it does not like that at all. But it stays strong because it's a champion.
Oh, how
It
exciting.
just roars in pain. Yeah. But the artillery piece is fucked.
Vazray yells at Carlos. Go, let me destroy this.
Hmm?
She says with quite the bite of anger.
Carlos shrugs and
And goes.
starts heading back.
Okay, 120 feet. You're gonna get there before Vin.
For any trebuchet left standing, she is going to continue to burn it and continue to add fire until there's nothing left.
Understood. With your bonfire?
Mixture of bonfire and fire bolts. She's going to throw as much fire as she can into it until they fall into the sea.
Is bonfire also a cantrip?
It is also a cantrip and it is concentration.
Good lord. Okay.
Yeah, she's just throwing shitloads of fire everywhere.
I'm not gonna make you roll for that. You got one target left. That one target is already incapacitated, and you finish it off by burning what's left. The few crew abandon their dinosaur and try and like take cover in the ruins as you fly away, victoriously having defeated the artillery piece.
She throws a random firebolt in their directions to remind them their place.
Half-tooth. It's like the Hind gunship that does the autocannon run as a final fuck you after its rockets are spent. Thanks,
Yeah.
gunship.
Yeah, just throws
And
one
with
more
that-
firebolt just for extra good measure.
And with that,
And
we have victoriously assaulted the artillery and come back to find a coral tree, well, a pair of coral trees ablaze and in ruin. And we will end the session there.
But at what cost?
I will make a post for the IC for this. If there's an intent at getting to a next step, whatever that is. But most certainly this rig is
Hell yeah.
ruined.
I will respond to the IC.
Heck yeah. Okay. Not that button. Games. Save. Save game. Today is the 3rd of February. February, everybody.
you believe
Alright,
this?
she saved. And that's what I got for this session. This was really well done. You guys did super awesome. It's not quite a level up, but I'm keeping track of how much you've been doing.
I'm surprised we managed to.
Doesn't feel like a victory.
It is a Pyrrhic victory for sure.
It is.
Isn't
It
it
is
pure?
definitely.
Yeah.
It's definitely not good. And you know for a fact that there was an attack somewhere else in the city, but you don't know what happened.
Yeah, Sphinx is probably taking
Last
care
of
of it.
all.
It hopefully is. Okay.
Sticking to the plan.
So next Monday we'll see what happens with the aftermath of all this. That's what I got for tonight. I'm gonna start tootling in the off direction because I gotta get ready for bed and all that crap.
Aye.